Hey, fuckers. Alright. Forgot about the timer there. So this is Foundry Virtual Tabletop. This is what we use to play D&D. There's an overview video in the works for when we start this new session with Squire leading the charge. But for now, this is what we're doing. Some things may be different to you if you've seen Roll20 or Fantasy Grounds before, or a different virtual tabletop. There's a bunch for mobile I know of. But this is the one we use, and it's kind of new, and it's very fresh, and it combines a lot of the good elements. So, this will be fun, but I hope you all enjoy it, and we have quite a few people missing from the party today. Here are all of our player characters. There are 9 of them. Should be 9 of them. Yep. We have 4 today. So they're going to pick and choose from the party and essentially leave them standing somewhere where they want them to be. So that life isn't going to take years. Why do your remote have a Santa hat? It doesn't for me? Soz? But last session, they delved deeper into Wave Echo Cave. They managed to locate the big bad evil guy, BBEG. And they had some fun in this cavern area. Now the BBEG, he promised to meet them outside and have an honorable fight on the hilltops, just outside of the cave entrance, where they'd settle it mano to mano, one-on-one. I can't speak Spanish. But the party left, and seemingly there was no BBEG outside, and so that's where we resume and find them. Let's tune back in now.
I'm hungry. How much
Hey,
money do I have?
fuckers.
Hello there, cunt. Oh, I mean, hello there.
Uh-huh. Alrighty, I'll use in Sirenscape.
Siren
Feet on the
escape.
gravel. That's what I use for the music.
Oh, I see.
Pump that shit up.
Pump it louder.
Pump it louder!
Turn up the radio. Bless the stereo now.
So what are you cunts deciding on doing? Do you remember where you were last week?
I think we're just
we're at the cave
taking the
entrance.
We're just outside the cave, aren't we?
Why on earth?
You
Okay.
can click on Wave Echo Cave and see where we are.
Well, no, but we like left the cave.
Yeah, you guys
We're
stepped
not in the
outside
cave.
and you followed the spider, or so you thought outside.
Oh wait,
He
I'm
was
still in
following
the
you.
cave.
But he did not seem to come outside with you.
No.
Left all y'all on the inside. Outside, he left safe. Holy shit. I haven't started drinking.
I think we're just going with us 4 and then leave the rest outside. It's just easier.
So you'll turn
assuming-
your fucking heads
If
outside.
necessary, like,
No
You sure
wonder.
there's no room we wanna,
possible for
like-
us to like shout to them if we really need to. Kira can do a message, right?
The message is not that powerful.
Right.
Is it an echoey cave?
It's
If
like
you
a
shout loud
60
enough.
foot. It's a 60-foot range, I think, on the message, right?
120 feet. It'll go around
Oh.
corners. You have to point in the direction of the person you're sending the message to. It can be blocked by material, but if there's a path for it to follow, it will follow the path.
Also, it did take 20 minutes to walk from the entrance to where we currently are.
It's a reasonably sized cave. It's very dark. Bar your torchlight. A lot of the
I
ground
see.
is not properly hewn stone, especially the way you guys left. It's not particularly echoey. There is the wave echo that you feel throughout the ground, but apart from that, there's
Wait,
not much.
Is it on the coast?
No, you're in the middle of a
Oh.
mountain ridge.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry,
there appears to be like an
water
underwater
and streams and stuff.
lake.
Ah,
Yeah, when you're up by that
An
creature that
underwater
floated
lake,
behind.
indeed.
I remember.
Good shit. I don't think you guys have seen the water yet, but you've come very close.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were walking
Been
around in
the
water.
Wrong water.
Oh,
That was not the source of the beating
it's
sound that's been
okay.
reverberating
It's
through.
water.
They're connected, yeah.
shit.
But it's not the source of the reverberating echo.
Right. Well,
I'm gonna order a kebab, I reckon.
I'm apparently getting Domino's.
See, I get a Domino's, but like
I fear,
it's so expensive, and I don't want to go pick it. Like when you pick it up, it's like a £5. If you order it, it's like a tenner or more, or mostly more. £20 usually.
even these
Well,
boys.
picking up, they're buy one get one free.
Yeah, but that's buy one get one free collection.
I think that's everybody.
That's what I said when you pick it up.
Yeah, fuck pick up.
Would... Michael, did you do your short rest hit die thing? I don't think you did, because you look very near dead.
Yes, I am absolutely battered. Right, I've got 2 out of 4 short rests.
Yeah, just collect short rest, it'll... And then the roll thing,
Yeah,
click that. You'll probably want to click it twice.
there you go.
You might want to do it again.
I'm loving the fascist beholder.
Fascist beholder.
Sorry. Fascistic.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
That's
For
a
the
fascistic.
mimic.
Oh, that's right. I just used a beholder icon.
Now I'm thinking about Domino's. I'm gonna get Domino's. Fuck it. I hate you.
You need to straighten
yeah.
your fucking brain out, boy.
Look, mate. All right.
Am
Straightening
I the
your
only
brain
one
out
not
would make
ordering
you
takeaway?
stupider. You fucking
I'm not ordering.
wrinkle.
I'll make an egg fried rice after the session.
So the
Didn't
four
you
of
make egg
you.
fried rice before the session?
No, I put the rice on to cook. You then have to leave the rice to cool after you've cooked it.
Okay.
It's any size pizza, £9.99 collection. But I'm not going to collect. So upset.
What?
Just makes me not want to fucking go. Like get one even.
Just get a kebab.
Well, yeah, but like a kebab's not a Domino's. Is it?
No, it's better.
Right.
Oh, you're so wrong.
You're so wrong, Kanji.
What?
Domino's
Oh my
is
God.
like
Domino's is
nah,
trash.
it's overrated.
Pizza's better than kebabs, full stop.
No way.
No.
Never.
Like, my just eat app
Kanji,
in
you have
this
my
location
support
is
for president.
shit. I've got 3 kebabs and that's it.
Domino's is not better than
This is
kebab.
going to escalate
the
into a
mod team says
broccoli
pizza's
cauliflower
better.
war.
Even PJ
No,
saying Domino's
it's
is
not,
trash.
because the mod team says
PJ's no longer
pizza's
a mod.
better, therefore.
Why is PJ no longer a mod?
She supports the kebab side of the fight.
Oh.
Is it a lie?
Banned.
Is it a lie, PJ?
Yikes. Imagine calling out the lie.
Hayden,
and it
just a
wasn't
quick
fucking lie.
question. Obviously, when there was 9 of us, I assume, you know, you may have adjusted things to balance it for 9 people in combat. Are you
It's
going
been
to
rebalanced.
readjust? Okay.
Yeah, he is.
She's
I
banned?
forgot the default timeout was 10 minutes.
Oh, Kanji.
Timed her out
I
for
just
10
clicked
minutes.
the button. I just clicked the button, default's 10.
I was just
I don't
modding
know.
her again. I was typing it, so I didn't see you done that because it blocks the screen.
There you go. Did it do 10 again? Oh my god. Wait a second.
He knows what he's doing. This is why he's my mod. We punish the non-believers. Don't be mean. Either way, the 4 of you decide to venture back in, leaving the rest to essentially guard the outside in case he does try to leave, considering he's now proven to be tricksy.
Oh, you made her a mod.
Oh, does that stop you doing it?
Yeah. Obviously.
I don't know. Maybe it's fun and lets you
Alright,
fuck
anyway.
with people of your level. What is plan, children's? Children's?
Alright, we're going back to the fucking spider dude to ask why he didn't come outside.
Spider dude!
Yeah. Would you like me to take lead, considering
Yeah.
most of the
please.
people got lost when on the way out?
I mean, every
not
time
very
I've
good at
taken
what they
lead,
do.
I've been boomberclattered.
Okay. Maybe not on Twitch.
But there might be a Jamaican watching.
You
Down
never
the
know.
road.
Yeah, you
Poor
do never
rabbit.
know. Guys.
I'm gonna put
I
on the
cannot
music.
access
This is
Wave Echo
uncomfortable.
Cave.
Oh. Mate, it says you're already in the Wave Echo Cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't load it for me. I'm stuck on the Sword Coast. Oh, there we go. It's loading now.
I'm like
Currently
forcing
5
you
minutes
over by the only methods I know.
Yeah, you just needed
Okay.
to click it.
No, I know. It's okay. Now it says I'm in the Wave Echo Cave, but it's still showing me a black screen.
You're not connected.
Try and click off and on again.
Has that fixed it?
Yeah, that's true. You're not connected for me either.
I
How is it
clicked the
always
link,
you?
I clicked the link Squire game.
Yeah.
Don't
it
listen to
should
Squire.
work.
NVIDIA GPUs. No, the other one. AMD.
Oh god, all of the shadows, it's ruining my computer.
Yeah, it's the same fucking link.
Stop running around your Crash Gears computer.
We still haven't got past this, have we?
What do you mean? He has a fucking like 60.
Yeah, Squire's got the fucking torch, and everywhere he moves, the pillars like change to shadow, and it's like proper
It's like
chugging
we're
the
having a
D&D for me.
stroke
Am
party.
Am I logged in for you now?
No.
Because this is definitely showing me logged in.
Well, can you see the cave?
I can see everyone's ping, so
Okay.
That's not what I asked.
let's see if it works in Chrome.
Why won't you let me update this light source?
Oh no. Is
Fuck
it having
me.
an update? Because it's not working well, clearly.
It hasn't, no.
Hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Monk, do we have that?
Maybe.
We do.
Hey!
Well, guess I'm playing with Chrome.
Hey, look, you're
What
here
is
now.
that?
Yay!
What the fuck were you using before?
Edge.
Firefox.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm using Firefox currently, and it's working.
Firefox wasn't working very well for me as
Oh.
host. Any of the
guess I'm
plugins
just
kept
lucky.
breaking.
I'm using Opera and it's working fine.
Opera works fine, yeah.
So does Chrome.
In fairness, it is Chromium, though.
So is Firefox, isn't it?
I don't actually know. I know Vivaldi and Opera are both
I mean,
Chromium.
they can both use Chrome add-ons.
Yeah, that's true. It's very true. Either way, you're protected by the holy saintly field of energy.
Great, but we can't lose. Let's run in now.
Oh, it failed.
Come
Kira,
on.
can you
look.
control your character?
Yes.
Can we proceed with the evening?
I believe so.
30 minutes late.
Right.
It's working.
Let's get a move on, shall we? I know.
Yeah.
they-
Oh wait,
Yes.
shit. Yes. Fuck.
Oh, Monka, fuck you, didn't
Actually,
work.
It won't
Let's
let me
go
move.
this way. It's a lot
Is
Why
that
the
not
F
an
would
emote?
that work? No,
That's disappointing.
Of course it's not.
Why not? There's so much other
Why-
shit on here.
Peter's only been on mobile. Why do you think she knows how emotes work?
Come
I
on,
don't know
man.
how emotes work. Kira,
I forgot about Corona.
Yes.
the rest of your party not being very sneaky result in you getting slapped in the fucking head by something that's very unhappy with people.
I assume I'm following Smithers.
Why
Like
always
10
me?
feet.
Yes, I did assume. Why always you? Because you're big and heavy full of... So you were there, Sullivan? Smalling
Double
Smither
scale.
by 10 feet? Oh, right, yeah, shit. There, gotcha. But just above you, Mia-sen, as the last member of the party, and quite possibly the loudest member of the party, a pseudopod comes down from the sky and slaps you, or tries to. 22?
Let's
guess
say a fuck you with
Technically
a shield.
advantage. Got 22 again.
Yeah, let's say fuck you with a shield, and no.
Okay.
Don't hit.
And this cunt is revealed just above you in the roof. But what would you like to do? Just keep running? Fight it?
No, we're gonna fight it. Oi, boys, there's some fucker here on the ceiling.
What would the rest of you like to do? Mia-sen fucking like half ducking his head under this thing. half
Okay,
force
where
field
is that
bouncing it
field?
off. It is here. Mr. Firefox is working perfectly.
There's only one.
Get out the
turret.
wall.
Yeah, that's why I
You-
can. Now I can see it.
Do you want to
it's
make an
visible.
active combat scene?
It depends. You guys gonna take fucking long? What do you
No,
all
of
want to
course
do?
not.
Y'all have an
Kill
action.
it.
I'm just gonna cast
Sorry,
Toll the Dead.
what's happened? Do we all know about it? Like, how loud was it?
There was a kind of
yelled to
sickly
you.
squelch as something
Okay.
bounced off of Mia's shield, like energy shield.
And then
Meanwhile, he
Kara
was
was
screaming.
like, "Hey guys."
Lavernius took a step to the left to look back. I'm assuming
I'm
the
like,
rest of you kind
huh?
of took a shoulder turn. You see something
Yeah.
cling to the roof that just lashed out at him.
The angry walls.
But you all have a turn. If it goes longer than that, yes, we can make an active combat scene as you wish.
I'm just doing Toll the Dead.
Sorry, what is it? It's just fucking slime?
It's a big clump of slime sticking to the
Wait,
roof.
why is it only a +1 to
Right.
hit?
Because you're shit,
Um,
broski. I have no idea.
1 sec. I swear it's more than a +1.
It should be based off of Dex, which is a +1.
Where's Smitty?
It's a ranged weapon.
I'm proficient with it.
Well,
So, Smither, can you
Then
see
add
it
2.
or not? Can you not see outside the torch range? You shouldn't be
Lavernius
able to,
cannot. Smithern cannot. Miasen can.
It's a
You can.
+4.
No, I can only see in
then-
the torch.
Okay, then I'm gonna boost the torch.
I believe it already is, but let's check.
It doesn't fucking look like it.
That's a fair point. It is 40-20, so that's now 80-40. That says 10.
It,
Yeah, it's fucking boosted. There we go. Would you like to change its color while we're at it?
No, let's not. fuck
Pink.
around.
Pink.
Let's just get this
Pink.
over with. Right, I'll find you a color and I'll give you it in a minute.
Perfect.
Carry on.
Sullivan casting controlling flame. Smithern, your torch erupts with enormous, bountiful light, illuminating more of this disgusting slime. Miasen, Smithern, Lavernius. Who's next?
Are we thinking of fighting this, boys, or are we just gonna carry on with our day?
I said I cast Toll the Dead.
Okay, what's that? Wisdom save?
13, yes.
Donk, bonk. That was a check. Which one save? Right one. That's a 9. What's he take?
8
He is
necrotic.
uninjured.
Well, run, boys.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
8 necrotic. Fucking quick maths. Who does quick maths?
Obviously, Big Shack.
Beacons are deciding to run.
are we?
Yes.
Yes, and if you're leaving its
Why?
zone, it's gonna take a swipe.
Go for it.
Is it?
I'm sure it can't be that hard to kill.
It did not beat your fucking 18. That's what it got.
Yep, I'm out of here. Bye bye.
Apparently you're invisible? Sullivan?
Am I?
I don't know.
Nice,
You've got
Yeah,
you've got a fucking stats
They,
effect.
was-
they,
he was
they put you
invisible last
invisible
time.
last.
Oh yeah, that would have run out.
You
by
guys
now.
took a short rest, didn't you?
Yeah.
yeah.
Bye-bye. How long did your thing last, Mia-sen? I think that was protection from good and evil.
No, that was 10 minutes.
That's gone too.
I got a burger and Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Rams kebab.
Yum.
Coming at 7:25. That's an hour away, man.
I just need to check this 1 sec.
Right,
Plus
so you
4
cunts are
hit.
running.
Yeah. But I'm not going first.
Should it be +1?
Okay.
Thought it was 1 + 2.
No, the one I put in is now +4, which it should be, and now +2, as it should be.
Okay. Run.
Because it's enhanced weapon, so it gets a +1 on top of the dex,
Gotcha.
and then proficiency for the attack roll.
So it's doing magic piercing.
Yes.
Or... Wait. No, ranged weapons don't work like that.
What? I don't know.
I can't remember.
No, it's
Either
just
way,
a
fuck
pistol.
off. Run. Where are you guys going?
That
You're
was
sitting
just
here?
a test. Why can't we just kill it? Can't possibly be that hard
It's gonna
to
take
kill.
its time. Slithering across the roof and kind of coming down the wall just a little bit. It's gonna lash out at you, Sullivan. With a 20 to hit.
Yep.
That is 10 bludgeoning damage as it slaps you across the face, and then you feel the skin kind of burning slightly as you take 3 more acid damage. 13 damage.
Okay.
Who's next? Anyone got summon? It's coming down the wall slightly, so we'll say it's 5 feet off the ground.
Can I just use that attack roll as an attack? Or do you want me to roll again?
I don't care. 22 hits, 6 damage. Wonderful.
I'm just gonna keep shooting the fucking thing until it's dead.
Okay.
Right.
Hell of a
I'm
racket,
gonna-
a blast, a blast. This is once per turn, so unless other people are doing shit.
I'm going to stand next to Sullivan and hit it with my rapier.
Stab away.
I'm also going to do the same thing.
That's very true, Sonic. I like the Keanu. Rapier's coming in. 14? Well, that hits. You need an 8.
Easy. Well, I did 8 damage, so
I'm curious as
Sorry,
to how much more
how
it
do
can
I
do.
how do I roll my weapon?
Double click yourself on the map so you have your character sheet. Go to
Yeah.
inventory.
Yep.
Click on the picture next to Rapier.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
sword.
okay, yeah. Sorry.
In
just
chat,
being
click
stupid.
your... No.
And in chat, what do I do?
Click
Just click it.
to hit the dice +4. Yeah. So a 6 to hit actually does miss.
Rip.
Okay, you take a stab, but it's kind of squelchy and you miss
Yeah.
part of it. Anything from you, Sullivan?
I mean, I already did a thing. Are we not initiating combat now?
That's
I
right,
did
it
the
was the next
torch.
turn. You guys were on the next turn. They've all done something.
Oh. We just haven't initiated combat.
I didn't expect it to live this long.
I did. Alright. Let's do a... Just a good old firebolt.
Hey, that misses too.
Nice.
Wait,
Sailing
what?
off. How did you get a +6 and get a 3?
No. It's above the roll box. It's a 9 to hit for 6 damage. That's dumb.
What the
That's-
fuck? Out
Yeah,
of curiosity, where did you roll that?
through in beyond 20.
Ah.
It looks fine my end.
yep, same.
It's completely different my end than it does on yours.
It's fucked over here.
Yeah. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, it's a 9.
That can't be a
9 for
free.
6 damage.
Well, a 9 does just hit. 6 more damage of burniness. Boom. Shakalaka. He's on fire.
Booyaka shock.
He's gonna slap at someone. We'll say Michael this time.
Of
Bonk.
course.
Just mixing up. 14? Does
Really?
that meet
14?
your armor class?
I think my armor class is 14. Hang on. 14, yeah, is my armor class.
Okay. So you're gonna take 7 bludgeoning damage from the fucking punch to the face. And then 3 more acid damage from the residual burning.
Great. So I'm back to... Okay. Whose go is it?
Any of you. I don't care which one's going first. Just finish this goddamn thing.
Okay, I will stab.
Pistol
we
19,
go.
12.
There we go.
It ends
Just
it. You all
kill it.
finish this ooze, and it slops off the wall. Wonderful.
Hey.
Well, does it not auto roll?
Can I
Oh.
use healing word on myself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna reload my pistol.
Wait, where's? Fuck's that? I can't find it.
It's an
It was in.
excellent point, Gunch. I knew I'd forgotten something.
I can't find my healing word spell.
Check your spellbook.
Yeah, it's not in.
Well, that's unlikely.
It's first level.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's come. It just literally, it just magically appeared.
It's
then I
come.
didn't even change anything.
It's come.
It is come. No, you have second level spell slots. You don't have any second level spells. So that
Yeah.
worries me.
No, but you can cast his first level spells as second. And
Yeah,
get
but the
an extra
fact he only
D4
has
on them.
4 makes me think he hasn't chosen all of his spells.
What class is he? He's a bard.
He's a bard. He should have fuck tons.
Should he?
I filled out everything that was in the shit.
In the character creation space, those spells are kind of hidden. They're on a separate tab, and the tab isn't obvious. They're easier
right,
to do
okay.
from the character page. But
Yeah, if you're on your character sheet next to the search bar on the spells tab, there should be a manage spells. It'll say,
yeah, if
I
you
don't-
click on
there
add
should be
spells, you'll see you have
add
cantrips
spells.
2 of 3 and known spells 4 of 7.
Wait, so I'm on my character sheet. I'm on spellbook.
On
you-
D&D
you can
Beyond.
have one more
Oh,
cantrip,
right,
and you
okay.
can have 3 more spells, and you can have second level spells.
Let's have a look.
I was meant to be linking this video. Bonk. Get shareable link. Where's stream elements gone? The command wasn't meant to be active. Bonk. Ah, fuck it. They're happening now. Bonk.
Well, that didn't last. as long as
Interesting
I
it didn't
wanted
give
to.
a shit about the new line. Good to know.
Yeah.
Close those. But yeah, you should add at least another cantrip and 3 more spells. To be honest, it doesn't matter which ones right now.
Damage. Yay.
But either way, this thing is now gone. Huzzah.
Woo! Right.
And I'll keep
off
you
we
guys in the
pop.
combat tracker from now on. I can't remember who was running last time. I think it was Ronar. So I have nothing more to tell you. But your torches
Off.
brightly illuminate Smithern. Are the rest of you following?
Same as before.
Yes.
Okey-dokey. Blonk, blonk, blonk.
The hobbits are going to Isengard, Isengard, Isengard. The hobbits are going to Isengard
Take it. Stop.
to get some of that elf booty.
God, dude.
This
Isengard,
way,
known
alright?
for its elves.
Smithern.
Uh-oh. It is this way.
Wait, didn't you just walk over the tripwires that were here?
Oh,
did.
for fuck's sake.
He did! Yes, he fucking did.
What
Kudos.
about those?
Yeah, I was legit hoping you would. So Smithern. The ground below you begins to give way after there was a sharp tug on your ankle. And you find yourself in a small rectangle. That's grey. That's not very hard. Is that okay for you guys to see? It's those 2 squares.
Yeah.
The ground collapses and the roof gives way also. So you're essentially falling 10 feet into a small puddle of water. And you're also taking a little bit of falling rock damage. So in total, you end up taking 8
Oh.
bludgeoning damage.
Do I not get to make a save?
There is a dex save. If you don't fuck this.
Is that the save? That's the save.
14. Take 4 bludgeoning damage.
To see if
Woo.
I can change it.
It's not too difficult to get out of the hole. It's very much a case of you're an idiot and stood on a tripwire. Not a murder hole designed by dwarves.
Well, at least we've dealt with it.
Very true. With the rubble, it's not difficult to get out yourself. This is essentially just a difficult terrain square now. With water running through it a little bit. It's a little bit slippy.
Okay. Well, I'll just kind of brush myself off and. Righto. Well, let's not remember that. Off we pop. We're here now. Yes, we are here now. I wasn't sure whether the door was open or not. I had to check. Come on, we don't have all day.
Alright, I'm gonna carefully go over that fucking hole in the ground and make my way.
So okay, the stones look quite safe now. The kind of thin wire, tripwire that seemed to connect a rope to the roof with metal pegs. They've all come tumbling down now. They're all in the river.
For a second, I thought he fell through there and was now like had to walk all the way back around.
Well, I'm safely going to walk over there.
At least we didn't have to dig him out.
That would have been rough.
Right, are we all ready?
Yes, I've added the spells, by the way. Did they like just appear, or
If
is
they're
that
on your
next
D&D
time?
Beyond page, you have 15 hit points right now. So what
Yes.
I'm gonna
I'm,
do is update you. And now get you back down to 15. Can you
I'm gonna
check your
cast
character sheet? I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
got all the spells.
I've got shit now.
Okay. I don't know how many spell slots you had. Or bardic inspirations. Whoops.
I'd used 3 bardic inspirations.
You'd use 3.
Yeah,
1 left. Do you know how many spell slots you had left?
I'm not sure what
I
that
think he
is.
used one.
He's used 1 on Healing Word, at least this session. I don't know about before, but
Is it per session? Because I've used healing word
page
like
per
twice
number.
before.
One,
okay,
his,
that's fine.
His page had first level used once
That's
Oh.
alright.
when I went on it before.
Alrighty then. Mia sends casting protection from evil and good. Why is it evil and good? Fuck
No,
off.
it's like good and evil.
Yeah, right? Every time. Is anyone else doing anything before you attempt to open this door?
Laughing
Getting
at
ready to
Squire.
fuck some bitches up.
How long does
I
inspiration
wouldn't
last
mind a
again?
heal.
I think 10 minutes also.
Oh,
I
right, so
Do
it's gone.
healing word.
Too bad I've got
Yes,
no
10
fucking
minutes.
spell slots.
Probably do cure wounds because it costs the same thing and does more.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
the
ranged,
benefit of
it's by
Healing Word
touch.
is that it's 60 feet.
Yeah,
Should I do it second level or first?
first. Not a huge amount, just
8.
fab. Thank you very much.
It's the right cunt.
Do you feel ready? The music's
Yeah,
just
let's
hit a
go.
good beat.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah,
Oh, the
I
door's
hope
locked.
someone barges through the door. Never mind.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my thieves tools. Try
It
and
feels barred.
oh,
Can we like shout through? Because obviously we were
Feels
supposed
barred,
to.
man.
You can
We're supposed to
try,
meet the cunt.
Sharon.
Do
Sure.
you think someone's
Okay.
made that?
Feels barred, man?
Hey!
Yeah.
You were supposed to fucking meet us outside, cunt!
well, if this doesn't work, we can always go the other way that doesn't have a door.
Hello!
Righto, other way it is.
Fucking dickheads.
Can we make
Right, let's
Michael
fuck 'em
into a
up.
national treasure?
No, let's just go fucking kill him,
No.
right?
Just in England.
At this point, I'd suggest we keep an eye out for any stuff wanting to kill us.
So
Looking
people
at the
have done it-
ceiling.
People have done
Yeah.
it for Bard from League, but not D&D.
You barred me. Spen, you see that man there? He does not seem to be aggressive. He's a bugbear that you had previously injured, I think, in running at him round a corner.
Yeah, he
Hello?
bashed my head
Wait.
in.
How have I been left behind?
Go,
Where did you guys
go
go?
right.
They ran right and then up.
Okay.
There you go.
Hello, is your boss still here? It's
He's
kinda-
got his morning star like across him, like he's holding it just below the head and at the handle end. And he just kind of slowly turns around and walks back into the room.
Right, I'll take that as a yes. I'm just gonna kind of, I'll peek round the corner before I step round, just kind of like, hello, not trying to kill you.
It seems to be clear. Lessons learned. It's nice to see.
Right. Ah, hello there again.
Dwarf is still on his knees here, passed out with a bugbear holding. The situation remains unchanged from last week. Conj, I realize you weren't here.
Yeah.
There were 4 bugbears and a dwarf on his knees. Probably the third brother. Or second brother? Third in the family of dwarves that you were employed by.
Right.
You found a dead one, and the third is in Phandelver, the one who directly employed all of you cunts. Or the initial group, anyway.
Me, I've just been fucking dragged into this cave, dragged into this mess.
But you hear no one. No one's really talking in here.
Hello? Did you not hear me before?
Right, I assume he's in his office then. Just kind of knock on the door. Hello, Spider, we're here to talk. For a second time. And I'll just swing
What are your
Right.
passives? For passive
Uh,
perceptions.
11.
14.
11.
On D&D Beyond, it's on the left center of your character sheet. Lavernius.
Perception.
This is 10.
Perception.
Danke.
Passive perception on the left.
Don't hear anything from the room, but from the large room to the left with the bugbears, you hear the familiar, "Oh, welcome back. How's it going?
Oh,
You have a nice
Well-
walk, did you?"
yes. Got rid of a few of the stragglers. They decided to stay outside. Now, time to talk shop.
What kind of shop would that be?
The kind that we go and turn this magical conduit fountain, whatever it is, on and see what we can do.
On? You think it's as simple as that? Again, the voice roaming within the room, sourceless.
Well, that's why you're here, right? To enlighten me. So that I can help you help yourself.
Are these in character, Lavernius, or are these directed to me?
They're in they're in character. One of them's in Goblin.
Oh, I can fucking read that because I'm just DM, okay.
Yeah.
If it helps, I can also read it.
Yeah, the
Fucking
second
you
one's in
speak
Goblin.
You're too well learned. So all of the bugbears kind of give you a second look and a little bit of a snarl.
What, me?
Yeah.
They don't. They don't
What
speak.
do you mean, what me?
They don't fucking. They're not. They're not goblins. They're bugbears.
What the fuck do you think they come from? You found
Oh,
bugbears living with goblins.
Did we? When?
You didn't.
Well, there we
That's
go.
a
then.
fair point.
In
Bugbears
hindsight.
live with goblins.
Right. Either way.
Alright. Don't worry,
bugbears
guys.
Speak
I got
goblin.
this in my native tongue. Hang on.
Oh, I thought he was about to legit define how goblins sound within this world. Smither, what was the last thing you said?
I want to help him help himself, I believe.
the fuck do you mean by that?
Well, you're obviously here.
And
to-
please, stop hiding. Come in, come in.
Righto.
I,
Leaning
I'm
on
not gonna
pillar
directly
time.
follow because they
I,
haven't
I
even seen me
stand
before.
directly in the doorway of the corridor.
Of course you
Well,
fucking
obviously
Can't
you
say.
want to
Perfect.
use. Obviously, you want to use this conduit for something. I imagine its magical powers and what you can do with it, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. But you obviously haven't figured out how yet, otherwise you'd be doing so.
very astute of you. What did you say, Sullivan? Sorry.
I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm not gonna follow him.
Okay. Kind of just like keeping out of sight.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth roll. It's affected by obviously how far away you are, the fact you are staying around the corner, but just for like hearing, breathing.
Yeah, I mean, none of them have line of sight, so it's not gonna be quiet.
Yeah.
Oof.
DC's
How is that so
affected,
bad?
essentially. Mia-san,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I'm just waiting for things to escalate, but until then, I'm just standing on guard.
Holding on the stairs.
Or in the alley.
Yeah.
Alley?
You're on
Hallway.
10-foot high stairs.
We told him most of our party had gone anyway. He might think Sarah isn't here.
He's
Yeah,
been
just
roaming
keeping on
around
the
in this
lookout
room.
for
You hear his
fuckers.
voice coming from the left, from the right, obviously looking down the corridor. So he's probably had a look down.
Alright.
You feel a boop on your nose.
Well, my nose.
Yeah.
Look, man. Let me hang on. I mean, I can't talk in Goblin over. You know, it's not the same.
Just talking a different accent. Define the
There we go.
accent the goblins speak in this world.
Okay, hang on.
Do not be racist. This is being streamed on Twitch and will be on YouTube.
Hello,
Oh.
Bugbears. Why does your master he keep on touching me on the nose? Naughty, naughty.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Two of them begin to
Yeah.
giggle. I sigh with relief.
Are they gonna reply to my previous message, or say my previous Goblin speak?
Now, this one up here is quite wounded, and as such, doesn't really want to talk.
Well,
He's
he
more
literally just
on
bashed
alert.
me in the head. He's lucky that I haven't just fucking cut him in half.
That was an hour and a half ago.
My face remembers
These two giggled at each other and had a look. This one's busy holding a dwarf with a knife to his neck.
it. Yeah. They didn't want to reply then, in Goblin.
Not really. Like, they laughed, they exchanged a look, and they then resumed being intent towards you.
I see.
So you would want to help me, shiny robot boy.
Well, it gets me what I want. So, fuck it. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Well, you've seen what happens to employees of mine, partners, friends.
Well, yes, but that was partly our fault. So, that
You're
would
not the
get rid
only
of
group
that.
to have come through here. Please. Don't kid
Well,
yourself.
I doubt any of them have railgun robot chickens.
No. No, that's true. You're familiar with Glassstaff.
Mm-hmm.
He came through here once. Did
I
not
wonder.
work out well for him.
Yes, I recall.
Sullivan, there's like a scampering past your leg as a rat runs up the stairs, then it's heading west into this room. And as it passes by, I think,
No.
Mia-san,
No.
but definitely Smithern,
No.
kind of curls up in front of the dwarf on the floor. Just gets comfy, looking at you. Seemingly spared and spent from Ronar's company.
very confused.
Your spy? I assume.
My employee.
Ah. And does he happen to polymorph into a rather annoying wizard?
No. It would be silly.
Hmm. Oh, fuck. What was his name? I can't remember.
I'm gonna need more to go on than that.
The red brown hideout, the wizard we were hunting.
Glass staff?
No. Oh, Lord Yalbrek. Nice to meet you.
The rat doesn't seem to make any kind of change, but you hear the chuckle as it dances across the room. He's cute, isn't he? Now, what would
Yes.
you like to look like?
Well, I'm rather happy as I am, to be quite honest.
But you're so clanky, so shiny. Hurts
Yes,
my
I love
eyes.
being shiny. Well, I guess you should just get out more, really.
All the
Caves
nice
can do
research
that
is in
to you.
here.
Yes, but you don't really get that nice woodland breeze like you do outside. And you can't research 24/7, can you? You do need a bit of a rest every now and then. Even I do.
You disappoint.
Well, I guess you'd have to point that disappointment in the direction of my makers. Not that they're around anymore, really. Quite glad of that. But anyways. Shall we get to work?
You know what? Yes. Yes, see if you can convince your friends to work for me too. If not, kill them. We'll be watching.
Yes, you two seem to be quite perceptive. Am I the only one that heard that, or would
Well, I was
Everyone's been
listening
listening.
to it. Yeah.
He's not been quiet.
Ah, okay. Well, you heard the man.
What's in it for me? I know you're some kind of researcher. Do I get any research? Mr. Invisible Man?
You feel a smack on your ass, Smithern, as he smacks you towards Lavernius.
No reply to me, just that, is it?
Seems that way.
What would you expect?
Well, if you're offering me his ass, then by all means, I'm ready to join. No need to
PG.
kill me, Squire. Or,
I'm sure there will be some kind of incentive. But I'd rather not die, and I'd rather not get turned into a fucking rat.
yeah, that sounds preferable. What about you two cunts?
Oh, if you two aren't up for a fight, and I don't see the point in it either.
Agreed.
So there are more of you. Good
Well,
to
we
know.
left the rest outside. I doubt they'll come back in.
No, he means round the corner. They haven't seen me and Kira
Oh.
yet. Or at least me.
I thought Hayden said he had Sui, or probably Sui both.
It's hard to know what he saw. Sullivan
suppose.
was never visible.
He's just confirmed that he now
So-
knows. Because you just spoke to us
Yeah,
in front of him.
well, all 4 of us are in agreement though. It's just the remaining 5, but they could be tricky.
And what would you do about them?
Well, give us some incentive and we'll have a think about it.
You can work for me or you can fuck off. That was the incentive I gave you last time.
Oh yeah, when we fucked off and now we're back.
Yeah. So I assume you've come to want to work?
And you want us to kill our friends if we work for you.
We don't need distractions here, we need to work. You know, work works, right?
Well, they aren't coming back anytime soon, so it should give us plenty of time to figure out what we need to.
Why did you guys split? Did you not come back in here, say, to kill me and leave them outside in case I escaped? And maybe a chance.
We
If you
left them
don't
outside
come
because
out, they'll come in?
They're lazy. They're sleeping.
They're sleeping.
Well,
Oh,
I
I'm
didn't really give a
comforted.
shit about them. I just wanted what was in here, and the way I'm going to get that is by working for you. So, that's my mind made up. I only speak for myself.
I mean, I only met those cunts like 5 minutes ago. I don't really care.
Figuratively, it's been only 5 minutes for me as well.
Any other voice down this hall?
Kunge.
What? Sorry, I zoned out.
Would
Will
you?
you join the Spider-Man?
What was the group consensus?
Us
We
three,
all have.
us 3 are pretty
Yeah.
content murdering the rest of the group and joining this guy. So
Well, Mia and Smithern are the people I trust more in the group, so I will be happy to follow them.
yeah. Well, that settles it. Then we're all in agreement. We join you.
Alrighty. There are a few loose ends that I could do with being dealt with. And that could
5 of them, perhaps.
more like 8?
8.
I try not to keep count of them, just get them dealt with.
Anything else to go on with this?
It's a terrible way to get things dealt with. By not keeping count of them.
Well, that's why I have employees. As each one comes
Do you have an
account.
accountant?
Do
Well,
you
as your
have
most
any
recent-
names?
Kind of. Yes. I've watched your group for a little bit. We've had our men. And I know of Gundren. I know of Sildar. I know of the rest of your group. And anyone else that knows of this place.
What about the librarian thing? The workshop man.
The who, the where, the what, the where, and the why?
The mini beholder thingy in the workshop.
Like the Tinkerer
Ah, I call him Jeffrey. If you don't go
What
near
the-
him, he seems to be okay for now. He's a problem
Okay.
that we're working on.
He's guarding something. Are you interested in what he's guarding?
Yes.
Would you help us get what he's guarding after we have tied up these quote-unquote loose ends?
That would be later. When you've proved
No,
No,
yourself
if we're
worthy.
working for him, we would be helping him, not him helping us.
I like you.
Just so
You
we're
have a
all on the same
brain.
page.
If you could get rid of Gundren, get rid of Sildar, and if you can't convince anyone from your previous larger group, get rid of them too, then I will consider you guys employees. Have we an accord?
Goodbye.
Smithern, to your west. A man apparates, no longer invisible. A hand outstretched. A dark elf, in black clothing. Lots of like webbing decals. This is quite clearly the Black Spider.
And also the disappearing man we saw in the castle.
Maybe.
Likely.
That man had very little features that you could make out. It was just a very quick instance of... That's bipedal. Oof.
Yeah, fair.
But it is likely
But also
angry.
given context clues like use of invisibility involvement.
This is who
with,
stands in front of you.
The other things.
I think that just showed, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know how this program works. But he has a hand outstretched to Smithern. Do we have an accord?
I suppose so.
With a firm handshake, he backs off and gestures back the way you came. Go. Deal with these things. Bring me their heads. Please. Earn your
What if we
trust.
convince some of them to join us?
I'm sorry?
What if we can convince some of them to work for you?
Oh, the party. Oh, yeah, if they want to join, sure. Bring them here. Maybe they'll
And
get
if they
their own quest. If they don't, bring me their heads too.
Copy that.
But of those in town, Gunjan,
Ah,
Sildar, I want their heads. There is no knowledge of this place out with this place. You get me?
sounds like a good plan. Let's go, team.
All right, let's go.
Can you attach me to someone? I don't know how.
That's
Real
okay.
quick.
Yeah,
Just 'cause
are you all leaving?
Yeah,
That
I
was
will move as a group.
surprising for me.
What? They're not here. Kill them, I say.
Oh,
I'm just dragging you all down, but you're in different places, so you're gonna be in different spaces. There we go. And you all make your way outside to Phandelver. Wow, I guess Sword Coast. It's not long before the exit that you begin to hear the 5-man party you left outside. You guys are some way distant into the cave still, but you can just about begin to make out their sounds. They're not far outside of the entrance. I don't know what you would all like to do. If you guys would have liked to have had a conversation before this point, by all means. But you all leave the cave and get to this point otherwise.
as we're coming out, like before we can hear the, like as we're just going along. I don't actually intend to work for him, right? We're just going to use him and kill him when he's vulnerable.
Well, yeah, of course. I thought you were going to kill him the second he stopped being invisible. I just didn't want to say anything.
I was very tempted, but I'm sure he would have just tried to do it again.
Yeah, probably.
And we don't really have a way of finding him if he is invisible.
I can always blind him when he is. Sorry, I can always blind him when he isn't invisible.
Yes. But next time we see him, we have to go in, pretending that we've done all that he's asked. We need to gain his favor so that we can execute him.
So how are we gonna charade 2 heads? Well, 9 heads.
We aren't.
No? Are we just...
No.
Should we bring, like, I'm whispering, by the way, assuming that this rat isn't following us, and
Make a perception
Find out.
check.
oh fuck, I have very sticky hands. Hold on, 5 seconds.
It's okay.
This is like the greasiest kebab I've
It
ever
was a
had.
very good thought. It's worth wait. That rat has been with them for so fucking long.
Right, perception
I
check.
knew that rat was a bad idea. All the way from the fucking start. A 19 for that perception check.
Oh, okay. We make a stealth check.
Wait, do you not have a bonus to perception?
If I probably rolled that wrong. I don't know.
That was a
Well,
d20.
keep that.
He got a 19 on a d20, and having a look at Lavernius,
You
wisdom
have a
is a -1. But perception
it's
is a
+0.
+3, because he has expertise.
Okay.
It's interesting.
So what's the outcome of my perception check?
I got it to do +3. Okay. You got a 22.
Okay.
And there is off in the distance, just a little bit. You kind of see the 2 little beady eyes reflecting part of the torchlight. Like it's just on the extent of the torchlight.
So how far away would you say in like meters?
It's 80 feet.
So if I was to whisper into Squire's ear, the rat wouldn't hear what I was saying.
No, but it's probably heard everything up until this point.
Okay. Rip.
I'm firebolting the rat.
Yeah, fair.
Fuck that rat.
And then we're gonna have to quickly grab the party and run right back and kill him, or he figures out that the rat is coming back.
Let me have a fucking look at what a rat's AC is. It's probably not very big. Oh, your firebolt.
In
We're
the
all
case he
assuming that
misses,
Michael passed that on. It's like, hey, it's watching.
Yeah.
In the case he
I-
misses, I'm casting Toll the Dead on the rat.
It's 80 feet away right now.
Oof.
With an AC of 10, you actually manage to miss it, and it begins to scamper off.
Well, we're fucked. I have nothing that I can do to help this situation, other than go fuck. How far away are we from the other party? Right, I say the other party, the rest of our party.
Probably 300 feet.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna like quickly say to the
Let's-
ranger,
let's-
"Oi!"
Just run towards the rat. We can outpace it most definitely. It's a rat. Like,
They aren't extremely fast, it is true. Sprinting after the rat, it does come back into the torchlight's vision by about 10 feet.
oh, wait. I think that's a bit overkill. Apparently, I have the ability to weaponize Sack Jarrow at this point in time, but I think that's a tad overkill.
I could just grab my longbow off my back and shoot it.
Depends if you
I'm
can
gonna-
fucking hit it.
Firebolt again, if possible.
How many of you fuckers can firebolt?
I can't firebolt, but I
So
can
it tells me that's a little bit better.
It is a little bit better. Yeah. It's strange. The firebolt connects with the body. And you hear this brief moment of instantaneous, like, screech. But it's very quickly cut off. Like r/perfectly timed screams. Except, there's no body left over. It's almost like it just disappeared.
Did it incinerate or did it like?
It seemed to get hit by the firebolt, and that did some fucking damage. There's no body left afterwards.
Do we have any reason to believe that rat has powers otherworldly than a normal rat, apart from...
It's
I
a
think that's been explained to you.
familiar.
Say that again, sorry?
Listen to him.
It's a familiar.
Okay, so yeah, it speaks to its...
I should have guessed this. Tricksy motherfucker.
So if it's a familiar, is it... All it can do is speak, basically, right? It doesn't have any, like, fancy powers.
Well, Mr. Spider-Man, at certain points in time, can see and hear and everything through the rat for, I don't know, a minute, I think it is. I have no
Alright.
idea.
So,
So it's
so
obviously a
almost as if-
familiar that he's been with us for fucking ages. So the spider knows what we're planning.
yes, unfortunately.
So it looks like we're just going to have to kill him.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a sort of a brute
Really?
force fight.
You want to go now instead of giving him the time to prepare?
Do we
Yeah,
grab the rest of the party, or...
no,
mean,
he'd be expecting that.
No. If you go back now, hopefully we can still catch him semi off guard.
True.
Hopefully. Yes,
Okay,
let's
then.
just beeline it.
Yeah, I'm in favor of beelining it straight back to the fucking, like, stairwell where we just were.
And
Time to
Sullivan?
throw on some boss music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with the group.
And so the four of you just hightail it back into Wave Echo Cave.
Yeah, like, sort of, we all nod at each other, no words are given, and then...
It's a fucking Expendables moment.
Yeah. Just sort of like a moment of, oh shit, and then running.
Alrighty, pulling us back over to Wave Echo Cave. It was a fair distance up the shaft to the bottom left. Like, that bottom left part of the map connects
Heyo.
maybe an 800-foot path to the outside of the cave system, the outside world. You were
Okay.
somewhere along that path. So you sprinted for, 40 seconds or whatever, and you've now got back to where you are. Huffing,
Yeah.
puffing.
Definitely
Definitely no rat corpse on the way.
Do you guys... I mean, I don't remember there being any other traps between here and we just were. And I don't think that within 40 seconds he could have quickly, whacked up a tripwire.
You guys
So-
didn't dawdle this time. You knew where you were going. It's been maybe 15 to 20 minutes total since you've left.
Yeah. Do you guys
Well-
want to go straight to the corridor?
We could either go the way we just came from, or we can circle back to the other side of that cavern where we first went through it. He may have some people stationed out there to, guard. So we could catch them off guard.
If there was something vital there, I missed it.
Or we could try and convince Jeffrey to help us kill the spider.
We could let Jeffrey know about the spider wanting his crate.
Yeah, we could always let Jeffrey know. Fuck it, I say we let Jeffrey know.
Yeah, let's
I'll
go.
be back
The
in a
more
minute,
time we
just don't
waste, the
get me
more
too far
time
into the fight.
Spider-Man has.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right, I do need to go pee real quick. But we've reached a consensus. We're going to let Jeffrey know.
We're
Then
gonna
we're
try
going to
and
kill
We'll
him.
take we'll take a 10-minute break here. You guys can come back on a consensus later, just so you don't rush a
Okay.
decision.
Yeah.
Back in a moment for you boys.
Copy that.
And for you guys actually watching the stream, thank you by the way. 10-minute break. So they know what they're doing. We can all have a pee break and somebody can eat some food. I'm hungry. Catch you in a minute.
And then we run back.
Exactly.
Alrighty, so you guys we're back up now. You guys are planning to head back outside, quickly grab Ronar, Karfira, and have Barry inspire 3 of you, and head back in as a stronger, larger party.
Oh, I thought we were just grabbing Ronan
Yeah.
and using Karfira for the bardic inspiration.
She only has 1. Barry has
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, well, they can both do it.
Okay.
That means we get 4.
All 4 of us.
Exactly.
By all
Let's
means.
go quickly then.
Run, 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 run in.
Alright, so about 2 minutes later, we'll say you are back outside, standing amongst the rest of your party.
Okay. So,
Right, no time to talk. We have to kill someone. We
Inspire
need
us.
you and you inspire us the fuck up. And you, big boy, we need you to hit some stuff. Now let's go.
yeah, let's assume they did that, and now let's go.
The inspirations you get
Sorry,
are one
I
of
had my head
confusion.
off.
They've ran
Say that.
outside,
Is the
they've essentially
consensus that-
demanded. They're taking Ronar, they're receiving inspiration from Karfira and Barry. That's 4 you can dish between you.
The 4 of us that are actually here.
Understood.
Yeah.
All 4 of you have inspiration. You can mark that on your character sheet. There's a box near the top of attributes.
So character
Yeah, I
sheet,
mean, I can't click on it, but...
attributes. Where's that? Near the top of attributes.
Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong fucking page.
Bardic
There we go.
inspiration. What do
I
I?
was in Smither's page by accident.
No, if you go on to your character sheet, Lavernius, and then on those different headers,
Next to your walking speed and your health.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah.
click the box.
the 3rd thing down on the right should be inspiration. Nice box. Ticket. They give you a quick song where they just kind of get your heart going and get your beating going. Ronar picks up his axe or whatever the fuck he has and nods. The rest of them are going to stay outside in case he tries to escape. And you all delve back into the cave.
I'm still confused as to where this inspiration is. Sorry. I'm on my character sheet. I'm on attributes. There's hit
On the
points,
right,
hit-
there's a bunch of words with different, like, things, right? You got size, configure movement speed, senses,
Yeah.
languages. Above size, it says inspiration. There's a
okay,
box to
yeah,
the right. There you go.
There you go. Sorry, I'm just
That's
retarded.
Wait, which character sheet were you on?
I was
I was on
on
mine.
his.
No, as in Foundry.
Foundry.
Right.
I'm with you. Anything I'm gonna be referencing is on Foundry, just for the fact
Come on,
that
Rona.
it's kind of integrated with the rolling and shit. Beyond
Yeah.
21 still works a bit. He's kind of falling behind. Ronar, who
I
wants to
only
be
use it
taking
because it's
control?
what you initially introduced
I
me
did,
to
I
it
did.
with.
I think I introduced
Uh,
this to people last week and maybe like a bit before last week's session. Whoever was free
That's
at the
fine.
time. Who's taking
I'll use it for
Ronar?
the next campaign. Smithers
I
are
can.
really knows, I'm pretty sure.
Squire is taking ownership of Ronar. Squire is a
How does
pedophile
that last?
and a slaver. Well, and probably until next session if there is one.
No. Oh. Okay.
2
Does
minutes
that
of your
last?
inspiration is going.
Please, let's carry on. Please.
you
Run
going
to
left or right?
Jeffrey.
Run to
Oh,
Jeffrey.
You're going to
Jeffrey,
Jeffrey
right.
first.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
It won't take
recruited
us
him,
8
right?
minutes to get to Jeffrey, then get to Spider.
Who knows how long the discussion will take? He didn't seem very focused last time you spoke.
Well, we go in there, see what he replies.
He may be more interested in
By all means, by all means.
Spider than he was with previous conversation.
Let's turn the music
Can you
down.
just yeet us through the cave real quick?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Whenever I select you guys, I get your vision, so I can never see where I'm eating you.
Yeah, I know.
That was perfect. Entering
Jeffrey.
this room, Jeffrey
Hello
remains
there,
where he was, floating, angrily looking at you. How did he speak again?
He
was he the
like,
crazed fucking old librarian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do that voice
The
anymore.
Mamu have come to bargain.
Stay out!
What do you want? Why are
Have
you
you
back?
heard of the man of the black spider?
We have an
Who?
intruder.
There's a man goes by the name of Black Spider or something or the other. He's pretty interested in you.
Have you registered at the gate?
Yes,
Where's your paper?
we're not requiring those anymore.
Nobody told me.
That's what we're here to tell you now.
Nobody tells me nothing these days.
Well, I'm telling you right now, so your logic is flawed. Now listen, there's a bloke, he wants to kill you for your shit. He wants to kill us for our shit.
He's got floating
And,
eyes that all just looked at each other and then back at you.
Wait. Can we have someone more diplomatic talk to me?
Strangely, the most skilled at talking to people in your current group.
If only that translated to real life.
Can I like roll something to like maybe?
You haven't said anything that needed the roll yet.
Hang on. Okay. Let's...
No, can we roll something so he can speak better IRL?
You could roll a fucking rock over his head. That might help.
Right, we need your assistance in getting rid of this bloody pest. He is trying to take over the cave and
From the door.
use the font of magic to create evil devices.
He is also
And-
holding one of your creators captive currently. We saw all of us with our own eyes. We would not lie to you.
That is true.
There are literally intruders within your cavern holding your people hostage, and you're not doing anything about it.
He also spoke of you as a problem which needed to be dealt with. We suggest to you that he is a problem we can deal with together.
Trying to remember who spoke the most after Lavernius. Like, out of the two of you, does anyone remember who spoke the most, Sullivan or Smithern? I hate that your names are so fucking similar.
Smithern spoke the most.
Yeah,
The two of you make a persuasion check.
Okay, hang on.
As in Lavernius and Smithern.
Yes.
Right.
I'd have given
no.
Lavernius advantage, but Smithern was making like separate points.
Right.
Wait, where's persuasion on here? Perception, performance. Ah, there we go.
I'm using my fucking inspiration. That's a 10.
I got 21.
Okay.
This worries me. But the fucking
You have a +8 to persuasion.
Is
a
bard. They're
I
meant
know,
to
it's-
talk.
Jesus.
But my god.
Crazy.
Look, man, if you're not already
Really?
persuaded, do you want to see a backflip?
Oh, I have a +6 to intimidation.
What the fuck?
Well, if you think about it, what I was saying was pretty intimidating. Like, I was saying, this guy's calling you a problem if you don't deal with him soon. Or if we can deal with him now, and if not, could be a problem for you.
That's fair.
Kind of. Do you want me to roll that?
There you go. 18
I don't want to
for
give him
acro-
more than 2 at once just because it becomes everyone throwing something at a chance of winning. Not that these guys did poorly. But if it had been you, I'd have given you the option. That's a fair justification.
I would leave. But Olmes keeps sending shit this way. Zombies
keeps
and
sending
ghouls.
shit?
Olmes?
Who's he? Or it? Or they?
He was a wizard. He lived just down the cavern.
When was the last time you saw him?
Saw him? While ago. Saw his goons? Maybe a day or two ago. time is funky down here.
When we were in the room with the spider, would I have been able to tell, what kind of race he is? Like, physical features and stuff like that?
It looked pretty elvish, but off. And he'd mentioned he doesn't like sunlight. Just from that alone, it's probably Fairy's dark elf.
Drow,
the
maybe?
image you showed had dark skin.
That's dark elf, yeah, drow.
Okay. Was this fellow perhaps a dark elf?
Using one of the eye stalks to itch his head.
No, I don't think so.
Do you
been a
know if
long
this
time.
wizard aligned with this spider we spoke of? Or
I don't know of a
does he
spider.
also consider a problem?
Does he send zombies and ghouls places?
He does.
Does he?
He sends bugbears. That's very similar.
That's not the same thing.
I mean, they're both mindless.
Considering we have
Lavernius,
found
can you make a persuasion
many...
check, please?
Oh no.
Again?
This is to determine whether he's going to keep listening to you.
Considering we have seen many
Okay, you're good. Just.
not ghouls, but zombies and stuff like that in here, we can safely assume that this guy is probably the one, having an influence on them.
So there's a strong chance. What you were
Yes.
saying.
And considering how badly this guy needs to die, let's
This
take that
guy-
chance.
This guy wants you to die, Jeffrey.
And we do not want you to die. We want to help you. And we really want this guy dead. He's
I
Not a
hate
very
you
nice
guys are playing
person.
good cop, bad cop right now.
I'm trying to ignore it.
Is there anything you can do to help us?
This is the forge. Ormask cannot get to the forge. If the whole cave is under threat, I will help, but only if Ormask is dead. He's
Would
never
Ormask-
been known as a spider, as far as I know. He's too proud. He liked his own name.
Was he a few doors north or a few doors south from here? We'll be happy to check on whether he's still here or not. And if he's not here, we would like you to come with
Ways
us.
north.
Assuming, up.
I mean,
We'll check for you. We'll be back in a few minutes.
you could just deal with the spider together, and if it turns out that's not the guy you're looking for, Jeffrey, we'll happily
If I
aid you
leave
in
here,
return.
he'll know and he'll take the forge.
Our friend Ronar here will
We
be
could-
happy to look after the forge for you.
I don't trust him.
That's a fair point. I don't either.
Is there anyone here in the group you would trust enough to look after your green light and forge?
Bring me more mask. Fucking dead. And I'll think about
Sure
it.
thing.
Right.
Couple
well,
doors north. Righto.
Right, close the door.
Lavernius has found a nook in the wall.
Alright, now wait. Let's take a second and take stock. Do we believe that this man is gonna be do we believe that Jeffrey is gonna provide enough help that the potential unknown threat of Mormask is gonna be worth it?
Jeffrey
No,
has somehow
I say let's
survived
just go.
Well,
thousands of years with him.
let's weigh the pros and cons and stuff like that. The spider, he can go invisible. Jeffrey can see through fucking walls. What's the chance that
sure?
Jeffrey? Yes, the first time that
It's
we
a
came
problem
here,
that we're having this
was
conversation outside
looking
his
at-
door.
he was looking at everybody through the wall. So
you're saying Jeffrey is a very valuable ally?
yes, I am, and we would be
Does
doing a
anyone in the-
disservice not killing
Okay.
this whatever he was called.
Does
Okay,
after
but
that.
if
anyone in
he's
the
such a
party
valuable ally,
know of this Mormes guy?
No idea.
no, if he would be so good, okay, why hasn't he killed that guy himself then? Because if he
Well,
isn't
just
able
because
to
he's
kill,
not strong enough to do it himself doesn't mean he's not strong enough to do it backed up by 5 others.
And also, why hasn't that guy killed him? He literally has an army of bugbears in this cage.
Yeah,
well
he
holed up
said
in
it was
Bugbears
a
aren't
problem they
exactly-
needed to deal with, but they didn't seem to yet have the ability to.
Which would imply
Let's
that Jeffrey is
let's
Let's
go
go.
up north and let's see if
Formidable.
we can find this bloke and off him.
okay.
Alright.
Well,
So
there is
the-
a singular door here.
The
I believe
beating,
that goes into the room.
the constant like ground thump, reverberating vibration that's gone through this whole cave that you could almost feel from the entrance is so strong here. And I
Through
think
this-
Smithern has felt this before. No, to the north.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you can hear clearly waves
Alright, wait, hold up.
crashing against
There's
some
one
sort
more
of
thing
cliff.
I gotta ask Jeffrey.
Also, we've left Rona behind.
I can't rag Roner.
Yeah.
I can't.
No.
either. Oh, I can now.
Smithern he's the owner of him.
Okay.
I'm
there
going to knock on the door and open it.
Mhm.
Jeffrey, one more thing.
Yes?
What's the guy's name again, and what exactly are we looking for when we are looking for him?
What is his name?
More
The elk.
Ah,
Or mask.
oh, Mask. Yes, your friends have it.
Just a regular old dark elf.
No. That was the
He's
other
not
guy.
a dark elf.
You can
That's a
see through
spider.
him.
Sorcerer who sends ghouls and zombies.
Yeah.
You can see through him.
Yeah.
As
Alright.
in spiritually or physically.
What?
To the two of you looking at him through the doorway, like one of his eye stalks is looking over to where Lavernius is through a wall.
Yeah.
So-
You,
You say he's transparent. Physically.
transparent in
Sure,
appearance. or
yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
Ignore the bard.
Okay. I was on the fence before, but now I will.
He means well, but you know.
If
I
you're
bet
going to
you'll,
do
uh,
this, Harry, the workforce must be relieved.
I'm sure you'll be noticing as soon as we start fighting this guy, won't you?
What do you mean?
Sorry, what was that about the workforce?
I mean, there's gonna be quite a bit of noise coming from the place we'll be fighting Murmask.
Do you think I have ears the size of an elephant? Fuck off.
I mean, you can see through walls.
That's true.
Can you see forever?
No, but
Close
you're
enough, honestly.
the authority on this.
You have a really long dark vision.
I cannot see forever. I can see through stuff. But I think you would see through him too. And if this
Righto.
man is controlling the cave, controls the workforce, the cave must continue its production. I guard the forge. But free the rest of the system.
Right.
All right.
Fuck it.
Thank you.
Let's sneak.
Mordor, or whatever his name is.
Fucking bards.
I mean,
More
it rhymes well
mess.
for a song. No,
More
no,
mask.
Mordor.
Okay, not Mordor.
Or door, Mesk.
Are we sneaking? Like,
Entirely
sneak-
depends if you feel like you should take the fucking 20 seconds to find out.
yeah, fuck it, we'll be alright. Come on,
Mortis!
gang.
Mortis, go you
Funny you guys
there.
worked as a team. You are more than able to sneak yourself, Sullivan. They can run blindly into hell, and you can just watch from 20 feet back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna push further than here.
Okay. Would you like to
Holy
make a
fuck.
stealth check?
Me?
Yeah.
Or
Anyone?
yeah, sure.
Anyone wants to go sneaky will be moving at about half the speed as anyone else. But they will also have a chance of not being fucking seen. Unless they're holding something like a light, in which case that's obvious. I said a
It
chance.
There wasn't really much point in making those.
Well, Ronar has disadvantage.
Mine's not.
Oh, does he?
He wears heavy armor.
Well, it can go worse
So
than a 1.
theoretically, yeah,
Could
it
get a
can. It
zero.
could be a 0.
Yeah, the bard is not on his way to fuck yet, Sonic, but he could be. You never know with Michael. Anything's a goal.
Oh, that's a good
Yes,
disadvantage.
it's
All he
not
knows
half
so
bad.
far is it's transparent, and he doesn't know whether it's physically or emotionally yet.
I've got an 18 on myself.
Not bad at all. This cabin in front of you as you sneak down, there's like a 20-foot drop into what appears to be a large coastline, almost? There's no way in hell it's an actual coastline, but some sort of a large underwater flow is forcing water in here in waves. And it's once every, 20 odd seconds, that same reverberation you felt through the whole cave. This whole time you've been in here. Unending. Just. After a long wait, the same. Now you get why it's called Wave, Echo, Cave.
Right.
Whack.
Being sneaky, or attempting to be sneaky.
Fucking hate you.
No, I think it's cool.
Whack.
It's cool.
Fucking edgy kids of D&D.
Right, so
Fucking
you
Viper
said that
team
this
again.
guy's office was a couple doors north. There
Sure.
were no doors. There was only this
You
stairwell.
only asked about doors, so you just said it was north.
He also asked where's north.
Where's Ronar?
That's a fucking great question.
He's inside.
Please
he's
keep
in-
him up with the group.
No,
Oh, he's
he's
inside
with
of Smithern.
Smithern.
He's got
He's
the
with
two
Smithern.
It's
stacked.
fine.
This seems like a great way to go, considering we haven't seen this.
So
path
they've
before.
managed to get through here safely?
They haven't been killed yet. Mia sounds like brushing the line of I'm going swimming. But
He's going for a dive.
He's very nimble.
you're recognizing through there, like there's bloodstains, there's bits of bone. To your southwest there, Sullivan, was the forge room.
Yeah, I remember.
Right, come on.
It's a secret
Whispering.
up there. Oh shit, I'm in the wall. Alright.
How do you keep breaking it? Stop
Oh,
it!
Oh,
You
well,
let me
that's
have-
disappointing.
Hayden, from the tremors, can I discern that the waves or the trembling, whatever,
Yeah, you're
is
watching
starting from
them
the
do it.
right?
Oh, well yeah, it's
Right.
happening from fuck off way up there. There seems to be two inlets into this place, and the whole water level in this area rises and recedes as each wave comes in.
I want to stick my hand into the water. Or
It's
rather
20
my
feet down.
pinky. Oh, right. Well, Sullivan, can you hold this rope for me?
Sure thing.
I'm disappointed I'm coming back down.
Oh
So
god.
you're going into the water?
Yes. I'm gonna see what's at the
Purpose
end
to
there.
serve. Okay, it looks like it leads outside, but I don't see much light source, so maybe not.
I wanna dip my pinky toe into the water as I
Get out
descend
the
down.
fucking
the-
wall!
I'm not doing it on purpose.
You're the only one that ends up in the wall!
It's the only one who does it.
The wall.
I don't think I've ever done that.
The only fucking person.
I don't think I did it on Roll20 ages ago either.
He doesn't have the worst or the best ping. Like he's just middling, and yet he's the fucking person that keeps
I
doing
have
it.
the fucking worst.
So, Miasan hands a rope off to Sullivan, who I imagine asks for help from someone else or stronger.
Ronar will give him
Probably
a
the
hand.
robot or the or
Just slam it into the ground with some nails and python.
Rona
Get
wraps
him.
it twice around his midriff and just stands braced, ready to give slack as needed.
Alright. I'm slowly going down, dipping my pinky toe in. Is it safe? Like, is my toe burning away?
Make a con saving throw.
to see if his foot melts. What?
It's
I'm
pretty
getting
cold.
a +4 on that, by the way.
It's cold. Fuck off.
So it's an 18.
It's just pretty cold. And by pretty cold, I mean fucking freezing. Like, this is underground water.
So, do we see light coming from the other side? Like, is it outside out there?
Doesn't seem to be.
Is it daytime?
Alright.
Whatever roof is in this open area you're standing in now seems to have more and more stalactites as it recedes further in, and the roof
Right.
seems to get lower and lower. This is probably some sort of underwater lake.
Right, I'm going into the water and swimming to here.
So untying the rope,
Yes.
becoming one with the current
Yes.
as the water pulls back.
How
out.
hard is the current?
It's
hard
pretty
is the
fucking
current?
strong.
There's just-
It's an
You're in the
underwater
right.
lake. There shouldn't be much current.
yeah, but there's like forced.
You've not seen
There's
Showcase.
been a large wave hitting this rock face every 20 seconds. You've heard for 1,000 feet to the southwest.
So it probably
Right.
is connected to the outside, just at the other end.
Yeah, there's some sort of
Alright.
river here feeding the lake.
Right.
As
Has a
soon
current
as the
going
next
through.
as soon as the
wouldn't
next
have
wave
waves,
gets hidden,
but yeah.
I'm
It
gonna
would coming into
swim
this offset.
like Michael Phelps.
You're gonna swim like Michael Phelps.
Yep, as fast as I can that way. As soon as the next wave hits.
What armor are you wearing? Scale mail.
Stuff.
Heavy armor. Oh, medium. Okay.
Medium.
Yeah, it's medium, but still.
It makes a difference.
It does.
Having shed none of his gear and taking off none of his armor, this man unties the rope, making eye contact with Ronar, whose eyes go wide, like, and begins to
Ronar's
swim.
gonna make it into a lasso.
And
ready
you
to
swim.
fucking-
Miasen, it's difficult terrain, but currently the water is pulling you forward as the water recedes to give you a boost. So essentially get here within about 10 seconds. 30 feet was fast.
I can no longer see him.
I go a little bit further.
Mm-hmm. Out into much more open waters, the roof coming
Ooh.
real low.
No,
Calm
not
down.
that much further.
Stalactites are beginning to scrape the top of your head. The roof is coming lower. You can feel a water current going from the right to the left.
Can anyone else see Kira trying to drag his guy back? It's
Yeah.
not working.
Pull you back one. The current is already pulling you this way.
Alright, I'm gonna brace for impact because it's probably gonna hit like any second now.
It's 30 seconds each wave. Or 20 seconds, sorry.
Alright.
Took you a round to get out here.
Alright, I'm gonna get to the cliff side, whatever, and then brace for impact. Like somewhere here.
Okay. It's not very far. You spend the rest of your movement and turn. There was water pulling out, which is why he got so far. It was essentially free movement. But he's doing his best to grab onto rock. Give me a strength saving throw. So you hold on to the war rock against the current awaiting the wave
Oh.
in.
That's gonna be a 12.
Okay. You manage. And after long seconds of waiting, the rest of you as well, as he's just completely out of sight,
Yeah, we have no idea where he is.
you begin to see the
Kira-
water level rising in this cavern, because you're just paying such close attention outward. As Mia said, it's essentially shot forward. It takes him about 6 seconds to get there, completely on him swimming. Just, whoa!
Oh, I love that in all swimming pools when you went to some resort. There's like those
Shut up.
Yeah, like the way-
Yeah, that was so fun.
Ronar's gonna chuck the lasso down to him, like, get the fuck up here.
Crazy cunt. Didn't even search for loot.
But you saw no light, no construction through there from what you could see either.
No, there was nothing of importance there.
Probably
I'll be
been
maybe
about-
underwater, but I'm not trying.
Somewhere between 8 and 9 minutes now since you received your inspirations.
Shit.
How long do they last?
10. Your conversation with a spectator took some time, and this water trip.
There is nothing up there. That's just another path into that big cave where we first fought those bugbears.
Does that not lead where we're going?
Nope.
It does,
it
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean
Well,
technically
we
it
should
does,
take the
but there's.
quickest route there.
Yeah, let's go up there because we haven't come from that way yet.
Alright, let's go.
Do wraiths have the ability to raise the dead?
Make an Arcana check.
Really?
You're not sure. That's
I
not
have
been
a
the
plus 6.
specificity of your readings thus far throughout your learning.
Because we did encounter a wraith.
Is he thinking out loud?
Were you thinking out loud, Smither?
Well, I was asking, like, everybody in the group.
Okay.
Right. Well.
Sullivan, you're more than welcome to make another as well. Sullivan, sorry. No? Wait. What?
Sullivan. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I read the last message in chat. Okay, 7. You're not sure either.
No, 9.
Oh, fuck you. 9. Oh my god, why is it up there?
If it has a die symbol, then that's without the additionals. Like,
Not
without the
everywhere
bonus.
else!
Fucking
Because
read.
You and me.
I'm
Fuck the
assuming
two of you.
If it
9,
has a
okay.
die symbol,
Lost
it's
it.
Between the two of
always
you,
without bonus.
you're really not sure. You know wraiths, or, translucent things are normally undead.
Wait,
And
if
something
it's
powerful,
translucent-
probably a wraith.
Did we not already kill the wraith?
no, we bargained with the wraith. We gave it
Oh yeah.
a bag of holding.
Is the wraith what the custodian? No, the Jeffrey is talking about. Is Jeffrey talking about the wraith?
Oh, he fucking must be. Oh god.
I mean, are we ignoring the
Well,
concept that, like, if you can see through him, he's probably invisible. It's entirely possible that this dark elf is also a necromancer.
But
But wraiths, wraiths are like corporeal.
Fuck your dancing.
I'm loving this.
I think he's on about. I think he's on about the wraith. To be quite honest.
I think this conversation is pointless. We just need to get there.
Yep.
We
And
need
the
to
bardic
Stop
inspirations.
dawdling and take this fight
fail.
before you can prepare too much for.
Oh
a
my
rival.
god.
Lavernius, get out the fucking wall. Putting you in the fucking pond.
Oh fuck.
How
Your inspirations end.
Oh.
how about we kill the wraith and then get Jeffrey to help us kill the spider?
Wait, I thought Jeffrey wanted us to find the wraith, not kill it.
He
or
wanted
find-
us to kill Warmask.
It seems the spider works for the wraith, therefore he can't really do We can't
Spider
really kill
doesn't
the
work
Wraith
for the
without
Wraith.
fighting the
The
Spider.
Spider's the boss. Like,
Are
he's
you
the.
sure?
We don't know if the
Didn't
Spider
seem
works
that
for
way.
anybody.
Well, the Wraith talked about us working for him, him specifically, at which point the Spider then appeared and held out a hand as if to ask for your fealty.
No, the Spider appeared.
Yeah,
The Wraith is a different
therefore
entity.
The
the
Wraith
Wraith
is in a-
probably...
No, the Wraith
What?
is completely different.
Oh, we're not talking about... Is the Wraith not the fucking disembodied voice?
No. The
No,
Wraith
that
is guarding a
was-
chest in a different.
You may have missed that session too.
I think you did.
No, I vaguely remember.
It
I
was
thinking
before
that
the
was Jeffrey.
Spectator, somewhere south of there.
No, I remember, and I was thinking that was Jeffrey. I don't think the Wraith is the Necromancer.
Well, we can always just
The
go
Wraith
and
didn't
ask
seem
you.
to give a shit about anyone else, and it wasn't sending people out.
Not that we saw.
It had a chest full of shit. You get the shit.
It did have a lot of shit.
Yeah, it was just.
It also had something in the
hoarding
chest
a room
that it
didn't
wouldn't
like
give
us
us.
entering. That doesn't mean it's trying to dominate the cave, as far as we could tell. It just wanted
It's
to stay
hoarding
there and
magic
not be
items.
disturbed. So
What is this cave
it's
making?
a resident of
Magic
the cave.
items. So was
Yeah, it's a
Walrus.
resident of the cave. That doesn't mean it's the necromancer causing trouble and wanting to dominate the entire cave. It just wants
I'd
to be
like
left
to at
alone.
least go and ask the Wraith what its name is. And if it's Warmask, we off it.
War mask?
I don't think it'll.
Whatever
it'll
it's
answer,
called.
but
It
Sure.
was speaking
Mordor.
to us before. Not Mordor. Mordesk.
More desk.
You all have a
I don't need more
different name.
desk. It's 2 meters wide.
It's
I
like
made
that
mine
game,
more
you know,
desk.
in elementary school where you have to whisper the word
Chinese
to
whispers?
the next person.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah,
best
we have a
fucking
racially
game.
charged name for that.
Alright, is every
In
no,
America,
that's,
they
that,
call it telephone.
no, that goes into the footer.
Oh shit, yeah.
I don't want to piss Jeffrey.
No. So, Wraith.
Wraith is down
down
here somewhere.
What's that like?
Wait, is it not this door?
It's this door.
Oh, I
What's
didn't mean to click that.
That's
I just meant to ping it.
it's like a destroyed storeroom.
Right.
It's all this glowing shit.
Excuse me.
Don't worry about the glowing shit. We've been there, done that.
That glowing
Alright.
shit was some sort of fungus that
Been
was
there,
not
done
good
that.
to
lit
touch
fire
or be
to it.
near.
That's why it's all
We
black.
burned it.
Yeah, it's been
all
burnt.
dealt with.
Okay.
Kind of just knock on the door front like, hello, anybody in?
No one answers.
I step in.
Hello?
Hello?
Make a perception check.
Who, me? Oh, no.
Oh, dick cheese. No, it's nothing.
It's the gentleman that gave you that magic item a while ago.
We just wanted to know your name.
As you hear the words, you notice a face out of the wall here. Like some fucking... What was the dickhead in the first Harry Potter? With Voldemort on the back of his
Tuesday.
head?
I don't remember him.
Oh,
Quill or something? Quildren?
Yeah.
Quill. I think this is Quill.
Professor Quill. That, like, the face coming out of something there shouldn't be a face of. He's just coming up the
Yeah.
wall.
The next
Fades back
example I
into
thought of was the tree in Pocahontas.
fucking knew it!
Yeah.
Bastard.
The tree and who?
Pocahontas.
I haven't seen Pocahontas.
Oh, fucking scum.
I've seen like 4 Disney movies.
Some of them are pretty good.
I have a sister, maybe one day. I've seen Frozen like 400 times.
Yeah, maybe try the good ones instead of the shit ones.
What do you mean? It's a movie built around one song. It's great.
It's just such a bad story. Anyway.
But he fades back into the wall.
Are you sure your name is Mormusk?
The face comes out from between your feet, looking up your girdle.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe
what?
ask if he's been causing trouble. Or if he knows a certain Jeffrey.
Yeah. Do you know Jeffrey?
Sorry, is his name Jeffrey, or are we just calling him Jeffrey?
Yeah, I was assuming that his name was Jeffrey. I
I
don't.
can't remember.
The spider calls him Jeffrey. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's his
Oh, yeah.
actual
okay,
name,
Yeah.
but we're
Yeah,
all
we
calling
call him
Jeffrey.
Right, so that's... Do you,
Do you know
do you
of
know...
Jeffrey the
Yeah, he was-
Spectator?
He was answering to Jeffrey.
Do you know Slimer from the Ghostbusters?
Yes.
What is your relationship with Slimer from Ghostbusters?
None of your fucking beeswax.
Well, we have it from good ear that you don't have such a good relationship, and we just wanted to clarify that that was the case.
From the roof above you now.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Hang on, we've already had a civil conversation and a nice little trade. Are you really telling me you're not going to have a little conversation with me now?
The door closes behind you.
Just us. Okay.
No,
Well,
we were playing Phasmophobia.
apologies to tell you, but we're
You're
from
fucking with a
HMRC,
wraith.
and you have not been paying your taxes, sir.
Hey, we're here to ask you to leave the cave or suffer the consequences. By the order of Jeffrey, the wardsman.
I'm at the ready to fire a firebolt at
You're
whatever
the weirdest
comes out
tax
the fucking
man ever.
ceiling. I'm an effective taxman.
You know what? I'm gonna cast another protection from evil and good. And just fucking stab it as soon as I see it the next time.
You guys form a small defensive perimeter. Fucking sword
I'm
and
just
spell
gonna-
heads ready. What
I'm
are you
just
doing,
gonna
Sullivan?
knock on the door, then turn around and start tapping my foot.
I know how to bait this
Impatiently.
fucker out. I'm walking
Pretty much
over
all
to
that
the...
happens. Lavernius, there's a fucking wrap on the stone behind you.
Yeah.
Can't hear the tapping of the foot. Stone's pretty thick.
Wait, say that again, sorry.
There's tapping on the stone door behind you that just slammed shut. Stone, by
Yeah.
the way, which takes you guys like a round to fucking drag open.
Yeah.
Slammed shut, and now there's tapping on it.
Okay.
The
Hello?
Chotleans.
What do you want? Who's there?
Sullivan, you.
Wait, no, wait. Can I use minor illusion to cast my voice?
I don't know. Does it say you can?
Well, I can. It doesn't. I guess the question is, do I have line of sight? Because it can be your.
You create a
voice,
sound or
someone
an
else's
image of
voice.
within range. If you create a sound, its
Yeah.
volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice. Yeah. You can make it happen. Doesn't
Well,
say
I
here it
just-
needs sight. Just says within range.
Give me a minute. I'll work out what I want to say.
I can
course.
I can cast message to Sullivan.
You absolutely can.
That's true.
And
I could just
while
say
they're
something. and
doing
he could use
this,
that
I'm going
reply.
to walk over to the
Um,
big old chest.
Oh,
Sullivan,
okay.
do you think you
Open
can
it up.
cast?
Just let me
the-
let me just say everything all right in there. Pretty much.
From, like, this square here, somewhere that Sullivan had seen, his voice emanates from. Everything alright?
We sort of like tap Morse code on the door.
No,
Like-
wait. Kira can just reply with a message.
While
That's
Lavernius
fine.
starts making his knuckles bleed.
I don't think I would
Mia
speak
said-
Morse code. I don't think Sullivan speaks Morse code.
You speak Goblin, of course you're going to speak Morse code. You took the time to learn that, you can speak Morse code.
Mia-san, what are you saying to him?
think you could cast minor illusion, and then the illusion being Jeffrey in this room.
Yeah, true.
That's I guess what are the convincing properties of Jeffrey hidden?
Well,
A
you've
bunch
seen
of eyes.
Jeffrey.
Floating green fuck.
Yeah,
Kind of-
so an image can't create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect. It's only visible.
Well, based on the fact this is a wraith, it's not a far conclusion to suspect he doesn't have a nose.
You
But
can also go through walls. So
Okay. I guess Jeffrey's not a particularly talkative fellow. Could be quite convincing if he sits there unspeaking. Yeah, sure, go for it.
I don't think the spell, like, as written, says you can, like, move it from space to space, but I'm fine if you were to recast it, 'cause using your action and shit to essentially make it move from
Yeah, I guess it
square A
wouldn't
to
then
square B.
animate between the places, but given it's just randomly appeared out of nowhere, then it seems reasonable that it could randomly appear again.
didn't he randomly appear for us in the first place anyway?
He was
He wasn't-
behind the
Okay.
green
yeah,
fire thing. He just kind of floated up
Could
above it and
I-
looked at you.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
You could make him float
so he
through the
would have
door,
to
though.
appear out of nowhere, but there's from what we, I can make it float through the door.
Well, I don't really mind. Like, you can cast him outside and then cast him again inside, and I'm fine with him moving to A and B. Like, he won't move at all as an image. Like, he will still frame moving through the door, but depends on how much of a fright factor detailed you're going for.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
So, fucking...
Just
me copy this
unfortunately, he's
token.
gonna end up, to my knowledge of where people are standing and everything, he's probably just gonna end up on Miasen. So
That's a
to
fucking
Miasen
good
with-
point. You can't see anything in the room. That's
I
interesting.
can't see anything in the room, so I'm just gonna have to blind cast it and hope he doesn't end up.
You kind of
inside
got an
someone.
initial quick look at how the room's laid out. Like, it's about 15 feet deep, or 20... Oh, fuck me, sorry. 10 feet is square. It's about 30 feet deep, and there was a small wall dividing to 20 foot by 20
Yeah,
foot
so
sections.
what I mean is based on what I know, I'd probably end up casting it around here. So if someone's in that way,
So
they're
he
gonna
starts
have to
here and
use
moves
their
to
own
your ping?
brain to move out of the way. Given it's Miasen who sent me the message, it's reasonable that he would do so.
Alright, so spectator comes floating.
And to my memory, Miasen is the one standing there. So
Mm-hmm. Put you guys
it's
back
also
on your
10 by
space.
10, so
Yeah, it's more than fine. I just moved them so I could move
True.
the right token.
I mean, there couldn't be multiple characters in one square, so
Mm-hmm.
could just be like literally next to me.
It is.
can I go ahead and get us killed?
That depends.
I'm gonna open the chest. Last time it was unlocked. Wait, no,
I'm
it
gonna
was
be
locked.
ready.
Was it
I'm
locked?
gonna be
I can't
ready.
remember.
And stab
It
it.
is
I
not
think
locked.
He just sort of let us touch it. Like, he let us do the swap.
Not all of it.
You move over here, and you begin touching the chest at the foot of the bed.
Or rather, if I see the wraith attack Smithern, I'm gonna try and intervene. Like
A face
Take the
appears
hit for
above the chest, like you've opened the lid and the face comes out the wall to your right, and it says, "I wouldn't do that." And goes back into the wall.
What do I see inside the chest? Because we took all the money out of it.
The bag of holding
Why
is still
open
on the
the
bed.
chest?
At the bottom of the chest, there is a small wooden box, which he told you not to touch last time. Or to leave, or what have you. Not to take, essentially.
pizza's here, BRB.
Of course.
Is there anything particularly like? What does the box look like? Does it seem like there's any runes or anything on it, or does it just look like a box?
It's got like a simple carving, decorative, kind of like Celtic knots going across the sides. A little bit of dwarvish, kind of angled bordering.
Cast the fireball. Cast the fireball.
But it has like a simple, like, it's not locked or anything. It's just got like a, a clasp type fixing.
What ties the wraith to the physical realm?
That entirely depends on the wraith. It's not phasmophobia.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
That wasn't meant to be aggressive. Like, there's a lot of shit. D&D's big.
Yeah. Okay.
While I'm pissing about with this, Ronar's gonna try and, open the door.
Ronar just starts hammering on the door. It seems supernaturally closed. Like there's no give at all. He even starts shimmying like a blade through where a clasp could be. Nothing.
So it's not locked as such, it's just forced.
Yeah, the two double doors,
Closed.
you'd opened one enough for a person to walk through. That slammed shut to, like, magnetically be against the other one or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Or whatever he does
Basically-
to try and push it, it just does not move.
There's a higher power holding it in place.
It seems that way.
How do we feel like trying to get out brave?
Isn't that
Well,
what we came here for?
Not gonna lie to you boys, but we talked our way out of this one once, and I'm not feeling like doing that this time. So
Ronar, catch. I grab the box and just chuck it at Ronar.
Okay. Fucking rugby tossing this thing forward, which is an illegal move in rugby.
foul play, foul play.
No, it's okay. Ronar's behind him.
Oh, he angles himself to the right and then throws it back left.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Hey, given
keeping
the
it
direction of the fight, it's backwards.
keeping it legal in the game. I'm with you. I fucking hate you.
And then I attempt to run to
No. At that moment, this cunt attacks.
Okay.
We just add all these fucks, and then this cunt is not really in combat. If you could all roll your initiatives, please. I had to get rid of your fucking. Because out of the wall at that moment, Smithern, the wraith comes out and screams in your face and begins to try and it seems like kind of like a dementor. Suck some shit out of your fucking face. Some shit
Where
you
from?
might
Here?
need. Yeah, he pokes his head out of the wall, same place he was, so I'm gonna put him in that space there.
Can I?
He's just north
take
of
the
you.
hit as I wanted. Or is
You're
he
like
too
in the
fast?
top right there. He's in the bottom right there.
Okay.
What did you say, sorry, mate? You had your sword prepared to hit him, right?
Yeah, I said I was waiting for him to hit Squire, and I wanted to take the hit, as it were.
It's kind of far for a rapier. You'd probably have to move to hit him.
No, take the hit that the Wraith was going to deal to Smithern.
You're not in the right place for that. Also, how?
Just bump him out the way or something.
Smithern's against the wall, and he's coming out of the wall at Smithern.
So I'll just take that as a no.
Probably not. But Smithern does a 22 hit.
Yeah.
It's 18 necrotic damage. And I need a constitution saving throw. As he comes out, screams and begins to suck something out of your throat.
Ugh. Necrotic damage, you say?
Yeah, I assume you don't have a resistance for it, but
I was
might
just
as well say
double
all the same.
18.
That does save. Well done.
14.
That's
No,
good.
I mean 18 damage.
Oh, yes, 18 damage. A con saving
Okay.
throw, please. As you resist whatever he's trying to suck out. A 21
21.
makes the save.
I've got a +5, so.
Thank Christ. And he fades off into the wall.
Can I?
And now combat begins! Sullivan, you hear the slight murmurs of pain as Smithern is like Harry Potter in the third one, moaning like a little bitch.
All of them.
That's a
I
fair
don't
point.
even know
yeah.
the example. It's literally all of them.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
I
that's
don't know what you were referring to.
Specifically Dementors, like sucking shit out, but
on the
yeah,
train.
all
There
of
was much
them.
moaning involved.
Yeah, just a lot of moaning, but from a robot.
Right.
Error.
I was thinking the dial-up sound, but
What are you doing in life, but also as a character?
Wow.
he probably doesn't have a hydro on. He's streaming. No,
I don't know.
Nothing really. I can't really tell what's going on. I don't have vision or hearing of anything, so just chilling.
Yeah, it's rough. The door closing was meant to be lock everyone inside, not lock someone outside. Okay.
I'm perfectly fine
So you
with this.
keep, you just kind of
Maybe-
maintain the spell
Maybe
then.
perception. Just keep an eye out.
Looking around on the outside.
Well,
Okay.
He doesn't
Okay, I'm with you.
buff. He's on his own. Is it?
Just keeping an eye out.
Hey, thanks, Dark Steel. How you doing? I'm gonna call you Spork. It's kind of cute. Okay, give me a perception check then, darling. I can make the combat tracker pop out. That's right. An 8. Okay.
It's been fucking terrible today.
You've got a lot of
No,
dark
9.
vision. Oh, 9. Sorry. My bad. My bad.
Dumbass.
I need to get you up to speed. I need to get fucking Kira up to speed as well. You have a lot of dark vision.
I can see everything that's in line of sight. I can see all the way up here.
Yeah, if anything was being sneaky, it might slip past you, but you're like whipping your head back and forth left and right. If anything was obvious, like rushing this way, you'd see it, no doubt. Fucking Spork, that's terrifying. Can't you see that emote? That's scary. Ronar, what would you like to do, Squire?
What can he fucking do?
Whose emo is that?
He can't,
Affinity
hit a
points.
wall.
Yeah, it's also why you didn't get an attack of opportunity, because it left your space before it was out of attack range, because it was behind a solid object. You get me.
Just wondering, out of character,
Uh-huh.
what can we do if the thing is like inhabiting another object?
I'm not going to be able to tell you that without spoiling any of the combat up front.
Okay. Yeah.
Think of it like an invigilated exam, Some things I can answer, some things I can't.
All right. Yeah, I'll wait for my turn then. Or wait, it is my turn.
No, it's Ronar's turn.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
He's gonna this guy got real fucked up. He's gonna go over and give him 10 lay on hands points.
Okay, Ronar rushes up and clasps the buttocks of this robotic numbskull that got hit by a wraith. And heals through that, the warmth spreading through your cold robotic form.
Is it? Okay, it's an action. Awesome.
Anything else from Ronar?
Actually, you know what? No. He's just gonna ready, to attack anything that comes. Attack the wraith if it gets, near him.
So
with his
Ronar,
longsword.
he can't ready his action because he's spent his action, but he essentially just stands there, shield ready,
Yeah.
thematically ready. The Wraith. He is going to come up out of the floor next to you, Mia-sen, and essentially begin doing the same thing it did to Smitham, but from the ground between your knees. Does a nat 20 hit you?
It's basically
TOS.
conk.
A nat 20 does hit.
No, because disadvantage.
Good
Yeah,
and
he
evil.
Good and evil.
Yes,
thing.
I recast it
You
in this
fucker.
room.
That's a nat 1!
Eh.
You fucker! Well, you just dodged 30 necrotic damage.
No sucky on
You only have
stream, please.
32 hit points. Fuck you! Well played. And he fades back off into the ground.
This guy's such a
Avernius.
little bitch.
I have detect magic. It says that. So I'm assuming that a wraith has magic, or is it, just
Detect
is it-
magic is more for like items or imbued things. Like if someone inscribed a rune to explode when you walked over it or something. But
Alright.
you would get magical essence off of your allies' equipment. And you might
Yeah.
get a little off of a creature, but it's like a weird magic. Detect magic's
Yeah.
more for knowing what this magic is.
I only thought just because like it's literally in the walls, ceiling, and floor. I
It's
don't
moving
even know.
through
where-
shit. You're pretty confident. Do you want to cast it?
Well, like I don't know because I don't want it to just be a waste. You know what I'm saying?
That's up to
It's
you
de-
and your character. It's your turn.
Well, fuck.
You're
It's
also
only a
free
waste
to
if
hold
you
act-
think it is.
Like you can say that you want to wait for the raid to appear and then only then take an action.
Okay. I wait Wraith to appear and fucking cast Thunderwave on it. Wait.
Thunderwave has a range. Do you want to wait until it's within range of you and then cast it?
Yes.
Class?
So basically, when the cunt comes to suck my cock, I'll fucking Thunderbolt him back into the ground.
So you begin the cast of Thunderwave, and if it
Yeah.
doesn't appear and execute your trigger, then you waste that spell slot.
Oh, does it?
It does, because
Yeah.
you're casting it and then holding it the very last second to release. And if that
Yeah.
release never comes within this next round,
Yeah.
it's used.
It's also worth knowing that the range on Thunderwave is self, so he has to be on you.
Yeah, you
Right.
cast it on you and then in a 15 feet cube in front of you. So from you, you would
Alright, well,
affect
yeah,
like.
I'll hold
So
the
he has to
cast
be within 15 feet.
because I don't have any fucking necrotic saving shit. So when
But
the
he
bastard,
doesn't know you're doing it, so it's not
Yeah.
like you can intentionally avoid it. You're also within 15 feet of almost any wall in the room.
yeah. Okay, well, do I roll that now or do I wait until?
You would wait to see if it even goes off first.
Okay. All right. Well, I do that, and
Okay, so
I
you're holding
also-
Thunderwave.
and that's all I can do for a turn.
You're essentially standing still. You've cast most of Thunderwave, and you're waiting on that last little gesture that would release the spell. And you're
Okay.
waiting until he's within the trigger that you've essentially set.
Right.
When he's within range.
Turn.
Miasen.
I'm gonna hold my action as well and stab it with my rapier as soon as I see it come up.
Okie dokie. So, Smithen.
I am gonna hold my action to so I just infusions. I'm just seeing whether my infusions make something like magic.
What?
Yeah, it does. It makes the weapon magic. Okay, I'm gonna hold my action to fire my pistol at it, and I'm also gonna use my bonus action to make Sack Jarrow come out.
You can only hold your action. And it's
No,
your
I'm using
reaction.
my bonus action.
with you.
Sorry.
Using your
Sack
bonus action,
Jarrow's-
Sackjar is active and ready to fire, standing on your shoulder.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
Um,
an action to hold, but he's ready for your next turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you're holding your action to shoot at something that comes out the fucking walls.
Yeah.
Or floor.
And going there.
Okay. Sullivan. Spectator illusion somewhere in the room. You're still concentrating on it, keeping it going. Unless you want to drop it.
Is Kunch the way? Okay.
No, I'm just eating, so I'm not.
Ah,
no, I
okay.
can't. No, I don't think I can do anything. Continue.
Okie dokie. Ronar?
Runa.
Smithern. Squire.
Oh,
Rona. You.
the box that Smithen chucked at him. He's gonna go ahead and open it.
Okay. Hang on. There's notes for this. And they're tiny.
Oh, no. It's not a trap, is it?
That'd be unfortunate.
Inside of the box, which he opened relatively carefully, did not explode or anything, there is a small wooden pipe.
As in like a smoking pipe.
Yeah.
Is that the only description of the pipe?
His rate is doing crack.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Okay, in
there-
that case, he's gonna, take the
Cast
pipe
fireball.
out.
smoke up
Just-
some?
He's just gonna, chuck the little box on the. Just drop the box. And just take the pipe.
Holding the pipe in front of him, aloft.
Just looking at it like, eh?
This
Like, how the fuck is this magic?
is the fight.
I mean, he's probably gonna smoke it and become God.
Yeah. Could he wouldn't be able to tell if there was any magic in it. We could probably guess that there is, just because,
He would
This-
have to spend some time inspecting it to try and find any subtle runes. There's nothing evident. But he could try and
Mm.
inspect it to find any enchantment runes, or he could try and cast detect magic.
Is there any
Pretty much
product
the only
already
way.
with the pipe? Or is it an empty pipe?
Say again, sorry?
Is there any product ready to go, or is it an empty pipe?
It seems to be quite empty.
Oh, that's a shame.
there has to be something about it, otherwise the Wraith wouldn't be hoarding it.
Maybe it's what's keeping the Wraith here.
Anyway, any
And
bonus
that's-
actions or movement from Rona?
Nah.
The Wraith comes up underneath Lavernius.
And I cast my Thunder Wave. So
You do. Coming out the
So-
floor, you having seen it happen to the others, you were ready. Your Thunder Wave is going to affect each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from you.
okay, so casting spell.
So which direction do you cast it? South, east, north, or west?
Oh, wait, it isn't just a radius then.
No, it's a 15-foot cube from you.
Ah, okay, so assume it's coming from right below me, right?
It's coming from, like, your space.
Yeah.
So it's going to be affected either way, but are you directing it, the spell, north, east, south, or west?
Towards the Wraith and the door.
Okay, so west.
Yes.
Okay.
Does it go through walls?
Well, I'd rather hit the door than hit you guys with it.
Yeah, that's because I don't think it goes through walls, so Sullivan's fine.
And we might bash the
The
door down. and
thunderous
just-
force sweeps out from you, so probably not.
Based on how he's keeping the door shut, no, you are not affected at all, Sullivan. You hear it, though. There is a deafening clap against the wall. And you're kind of keeping an ear out while looking around, and it's kind of deafening. Just for a moment. But Lavernius, luckily you didn't hurt any of your allies. And you do make this guy make a con saving throw?
Yeah, 14 DC.
He made a 6.
F.
So what's the damage? 11?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's easy math. I like it.
Also,
I damaged the Wraith for 11.
Miasen, you're probably close enough to get a stab off with your rapier as well.
Hey, that's what we do it for.
and I was holding my action to shoot the fucker.
Yes, you may shoot as well. And why not? Rono was close enough to slap. Oh, he was not holding his action. He healed you.
Left Nippy is shit today.
Left Nippy is shit and it failed you. Rapier stab clanging off the rock. However, the bullet just managed to hit, dealing a good 8 damage. Mason, it's your turn as he fades into the rock.
Was there no like general reaction to the box being opened and then all that damage being done?
I mean, he seemed a little bit more visceral with his attack, like it was a little bit more angry. Jaw opened wider, face was a little bit more torn.
Okay.
But
Does him fading into the rock give you an attack of opportunity or not?
it doesn't, because he's unattackable by the time he's out of range.
Right.
Like if someone goes around the corner from you, the best you can get is like a really well covered attack of opportunity. Because he's under the rock, like you could slash beat hitstone.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
Sam.
can't do much else but holding my action every time to
Another
hit him.
rapier. Smithern, another bullet.
Yeah.
And I pull my rapier up.
It's not your turn yet, Sullivan. I imagine you maintain the spell and just keep a lookout again.
No, probably not. Given the reaction to the, or given hearing the thunder, I probably honestly try and go to get Jeffrey, because it sounds like they may need some help, and he clearly has a horse in this race.
So you're rushing off north to get Jeffrey.
Yeah, well, the illusion will stay where it is, won't it?
You just have to maintain concentration. I realize it's not, but I'm just letting you recap.
Well, it's also range of 30 feet.
The range doesn't matter if it's a concentration spell. I know it's not concentrate. It would fade if you did not cast it again. I'm saying it maintains if you cast it again, because it's not concentration.
I forgot that there was a big Jeffrey in the room.
So it depends. Do you want to keep it
should
going?
be 1 minute regardless of whether I keep it going.
That's very fair. So we'll say you cast it last round, and you're rushing off north now.
If I cast another illusion, it should disappear.
Mm-hmm.
What's
your movement? 30?
And I'll just head. Yeah.
Well, you can get up to
Just
there
head
easily
towards,
enough. You're just before the door.
That was my movement.
Do you not have another action?
I was. Oh yeah, I guess.
Action to dash and get that movement again. Yeah. Upmost is going to attack Ronar now, holding the pipe. Upmost? Sorry, Mormesk. It's the fucking Foundry adding that prefix. I hate my life. That's a 21 on Ronar. I don't actually think that hits. Oh, it does. It fucking does.
It does indeed.
That's
I should have used
19. Necrotic. On Ronar. As it screams, "Put it back!" and dives back down into the ground. Scared of the rest of you. Lavernius, your go. I need to pee.
The Wraith is not visible currently, is it?
Wait, wouldn't we have got an attacks of opportunity thingy holding actions?
Your
and
held
stuff?
actions would have, yeah.
Okay, pistol time.
And
A
also
14 for free.
hang on, let me get the rapier.
That hits, I believe, because it did last time.
19 and 6. He can hear us, right? We just can't hear him.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I double clicked it, didn't I, by accident?
You fucking triple clicked it. You're trying to attack like 3 different people.
Shit.
I think you're trying to attack me, the Wraith, and yourself. And yourself is the one you rolled on.
See. I rolled 1, we'll just leave it with that. and it's my action now as well, isn't it? So that would have been that rapier attack was on the Wraith's turn, and now it's my turn.
Whoa, someone actually targeted. Hold the fuck up. Right.
It was.
That was Smithern and Lavernius. No, Smithern.
No. I meant to target the Wraith. I just accidentally times.
Didn't you do something on your turn?
I'm still taking my turn. I'm gonna ready my rapier again.
Right. What happened while I was
He held
at the
this
end of
from
his turn?
previous round, but it's now
Yeah.
his turn after Utmost.
I was
Yeah.
curious as to whether he did hold his turn. I couldn't remember if he did something.
Yeah,
No, I just
I
hold
Yeah.
my turn.
I held my rapier and I hit 6 and
Okay,
when
so all
he
three
attacked,
of you let loose.
yes.
Kira, did you let loose?
Last round I did.
Didn't you say you held it again?
Yes.
Then you can roll it again. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
you PJ.
So that's 3,
I was
6,
AFK
and
for
9.
that entire thing. 19 for 9 hits. And 19 for 6 hits.
And 9.
Where's your pistol
14.
shot? 14 for 3 hits. And Lavernius, it is now your turn.
My new turn is
You did
to
it.
ready.
Well done.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume
Yeah.
you as a bad person, PJ. So you're readying for when this cunt appears again.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Musin.
It's gonna be another hold.
Okie dokie. Smithern.
It's gonna be another hold.
Sullivan. Kanj,
What?
it's your turn.
Your go.
Oh. Open door, run in, or just come to the front of the door.
See the same illuminated fucking weird flowing head with eyes on stalks floating above the flame.
And say to Jeffrey, door was locked. I was locked outside behind the door, but my friends are currently fighting the wraith known as Mormask. If you really have an interest in seeing this wraith taken down, I'd say this is your best time to help them, or your best opportunity would be to help.
Roll a persuasion check. You have a good chance here. That is
Shit.
Nice.
that is unfortunate. Okay, with a natural 1, as much as eyes kind of beamed wide at your initial thought of, oh, they're fighting good, you found him, nice. As soon as you kind of asked them to get involved, they started to shut again, narrow, and all 5 eyes were looking at you kind of,
He should be able to see us fighting with his
Anything else, Sullivan?
Yeah, just start heading back, basically. Fuck Jeffrey.
fucking.
It's kind of fair.
My character will have very little faith in Jeffrey if we have in a future fight.
Runner.
He is going to use the other 10 of his lay on hands pool to give himself 10 more hit points. Because he needs them. And does the pipe seem sturdy at all, or does it seem quite fragile?
The wooden pipe?
Yeah, but you know,
As
wood
wooden
can
pipes
vary a
go,
lot.
pretty standard. Like, someone could chew on this and it would outlive them. But if you tried to fucking crush it between bricks, it would probably break.
Can he just shout out like, "Come out, or I'll break it"?
You can absolutely shout that.
He that's what he's fucking doing.
Okay.
It's just come out or I'll break it, bitch.
Mormask appears out of the wall above the bed. Fully, not just his face. Staring directly at Ronar. And even for someone who is mostly incorporeal, you can tell from the kind of posture of the shadows waving off of him and how much of that is left as darkness and black that he's not very happy with you. Why do you take it? But he takes
Because,
no
to be
other
honest-
action on his turn. Does anyone do anything during theirs?
Is it my turn now?
It would be.
Well,
He's
do you
engaged in
guys,
conversation.
do you
Attempted
guys
to.
want to, or can I just throw a dagger at him?
Bernice is up next. Like, he's spoken his words. You're looking at the rest. They haven't had a chance to react yet. What do you do, Michael? Do you wait or do you attack?
Well, he's completely visible now, right?
Yeah, he's fully visible, floating above the bed, staring at Ronar.
And we need him dead to get Jeffrey's up. That's the only thing that Jeffrey
From
wants.
what you had got from Jeffrey, sure.
Okay. Then I fucking launch my dagger at him. I've got 2.
Okay.
What kind of a roll would I do for that?
You would attack. You'd roll
Attack. Okay. So like it's not like a special like fucking.
it. No.
What's good? I'm targeting myself, aren't I? That's what's
Click
happening.
on the one that's targeting the thing. Or that one's fine.
Ooh.
20 to hit hits, 3 damage, does the damage. Oofed. That's pain.
Boom. And I have to remove a dagger from my inventory, right?
Sure, I don't mind too much as long as you remember, but you can pick them up after the fight. I'm not too fast.
I'll assume that I pick it up, and if I don't, I'll remove it.
Just remember you only have, like 2 daggers or whatever, so.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
And then can I also do can I cast a spell like on myself, healing word?
It would have been your action to throw the dagger, but healing word's a bonus action, I believe.
Let me check. Healing word is 1 bonus action.
Perfect, you can absolutely cast healing word.
I want to cast healing word on myself.
Perfecto. Roll it, add your health.
5.
Perfecto.
Give me 20.
He looks fucking pissed as your dagger sails through his shadowy form and splitting part of the clouds as he goes, Miasen.
I'm just gonna keep on stabbing it.
Pulling up to the, bottom right corner, whatever, of your square to lean round and stab at the bed. Fire.
Come on, right? Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty
It will
fucking
be
weak. His shadowy form is like flickering in and out. The wisps of smoke trailing off of him are wispy at best.
Can I
That
speak to
is
him?
me.
No, it's not your turn.
Okay.
Smivern.
It's pistol time. That's fine. There we go.
That'll end up finishing off this wraith. How would you like to do it?
See you in hell, bitch.
And with that, your magic fucking hand cannon firing out the last little piece of metal that's needed erases what's left of the smoke, scattering it off into the air around you. As he falls dead. I say falls. Dissipates dead.
Is there anything left over from his remains? Or is it
Nothing
just
clatters to the ground. Ronar
Like
is left holding the pipe.
Does the pipe change at all?
Ronar looks intently at it in his hands after he dies, but nothing
is there
seems to
any
change.
actually killed this Wraith.
Apart from the
To
fact that
anyone.
it's now gone. No.
It looks pretty dead.
I don't know. I'm not. For our benefit, we obviously know it's dead. We just killed it. I'm
Sure you do.
thinking
Does
on
the does
Jeffrey's
the
benefit.
door open though? That's the real question.
Door doesn't open.
Well, but
Should we all try and open it together?
yeah, it's probably a good idea. Strong boy will
Sullivan, you end up getting back down here as they manage to push open the door with as much resistance as it had when they first opened it.
So what did I miss?
Spooky boy's dead.
We killed Mordor.
We
Good
killed
work.
Mordor. We've saved Middle Earth. Now let's go get Jeffrey.
Like the beacon for Jeffrey. Let's go.
We'll do that next week as we've passed
Okay.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
write your summary into the chat so we have
Yeah.
something for next week. Or rather, you do. I'll be back in a moment. Thank you, motherfuckers that watched. Much appreciated. I will have this up on YouTube by about Friday-ish. But I hope you have fun. I'll hope to see you Friday for a stream. I might be doing Wolfenstein. I might be doing Arma. I'm not sure. But either way, see you soon. Follow if you're not. YouTube me if you're not, same name. And I see you soon. Good night.